I'll write that down to my notes. Very well. Remember, we have a vocabulary test next week, Friday. Alright, this... Why is this... What? Why is this on the 29th? I'm guessing this is the last one though, so let's just take the last one. Oh. Don't worry, it was just a joke. Oh my god, I hated vocabulary tests in school. I think I'll be ill next Friday. Oh, that's a shame, that's a shame. I remember hating vocabulary tests because they felt very useless to me. Like when it was French, I just hated it. But when it was English, luckily, I was on the internet so much that my English was quite good. So that whenever there was I remember there was a cave that we wanted to have a look at. My horse just stay there. My horse okay? It has to be. So whenever there was a vocabulary test, I literally just looked at the list of vocabulary that you had to learn. So I never actually like went ahead and like made flashcards and studied vocabulary words. I most of the time already knew the words and just needed to know which translation they were after. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Discover we. There's cloth here. Does that mean that we get more clothes? It's gonna be another climbing one. What does this say? Treasure sleeps. Treasure sleeps. Not sleep. Oh, I've been listening to the Missile is EP. He needs just a small sleep. I've been watching that too much. Treasure sleeps beyond the path shown by the stone statues. Beyond the path shown by the stone statues. So there's stone statues and we have to go beyond the stone statues. Is that what you're trying to tell me? They look in a certain direction. They're kind of creepy though. English was okay, but French was bah. I relate. I hated French. Treasure sleeps beyond the path shown by the stone statues. Does that mean that the path that they're looking at, that's where the treasure lies? You know, we might as well try, you know? So, I think my hatred for French is also due to the fact that I did like French, simply because the other option was Latin, and you know, I'd rather take French than take a dead language. And I wasn't planning on becoming like a doctor or anything anyway, so what was the point of Latin? Okay, nothing here. The issue was just that right from the beginning, my first French teacher, we had her for 3 years. And she just sucked. You know, there was nothing... She was like an elderly lady. She was like weirdly eccentric. She was nice most of the time, but she could become quite the witch. And what the fuck? This is a whole maze! Oh my god! Oh, I hate this. I'm already lost. We took the rightmost path. There's one path to the left, and there's like several down here. How am I gonna remember all of them? Oh boy. Choo-choo jelly! Yeah, so basically I never really learned anything with her. And so, wait, these guys are staring there, so I'm assuming this has like a Korogosa. No? Why are you all staring in the middle then? Something is strange about these guys. I'm assuming that they tell me where I need to go. Sleep, so I do sound like when I speak English. Alright. I see more clothes thingies, so I'm assuming we're on the right path. The thing is, I'm definitely gonna backtrack and like explore the rest of the cave because... Oh boy. Our first French teacher was okay, but our last French teacher was very harsh, so lessons were not very funny. Oh my god, I had... why is there a big dude? I had... So after these 3 years of barely any French, which was important obviously because in the beginning you learn like the ropes of everything and you need to understand the basics of the language to then be able to, you know, become better at it. No, this was not what I wanted to do. Stop. I want fire. This flew straighter than I thought it would. They've not seen me though, which is nice. Don't have anything construction. After that we had, in my opinion, quite a good teacher and he tried his best. His issue though was that obviously he needed to get through what he wanted to teach us. But we were so lacking in the basics that we had to spend a lot of time revising old stuff. And that way we never really got where we needed to be. And then my last French teacher, she was just... we were a smaller group by that time and we were like, no, we really don't want to do this. Like we all didn't wanna. And she said to us, well, this is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship. And I was like, they're like, what the fuck? You can't say that as a fucking teacher. You can't tell your students that they're a dictator. What the hell? Like... we should use something. Big boom! What else can we use? We could use a shock fruit. How about a muddle bud? He should be attacking his peers now, right? Why is there red stuff here? Is it fucking... Is it red? Is it blood moon? Ow!
When the glow of the blood-stained moon shines upon the land.
Trying to be real.
The aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world is threatened once again.
Just being real and posting might be real. Alright, I'm almost dead. Are these just... No, they are not instantly re-thingied. Do you have anything that we do? Okay. Yeah, boy. Well, that's closed. That's done for. Extra durable. Our boy's still helping us, I think. Oh, no, he stopped. Oi! Ouch. Why is he so chunky? What did break? It said extra durable. Alright, he did. Pew! Seared prime steak. Nice. Left, not up. Camera. Blue boss bokoblin horn. Nice. Watch them like respawn immediately. Because the blood moon was there. That would be so annoying. I think that I haven't photographed yet. We're also able to go further down. There's already light poker shield. I think we need that. Wait, so obviously it's here, so can we just I wish I could just like slam this down. I remember this being a lot easier on the old. Yeah, this doesn't do shit. Let's just use some like really shitty weapons. I don't want to waste my good weapons just to like chomp on some stones. Ooh, fish. Wait, but wasn't the thingy in the other direction? I don't remember. Hang on. Wait a minute! I'm a little bit scared I'll just show up somewhere completely else. Oh, but I remember we can just return. Yeah, we need to go the other way. We can't swim in this. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't like their present before my neck. That has to be changed. Wah! Nice. We like the ice. Okay, how do we get in here? Like it looks like you're supposed to like ascend there. But I have no clue where we are right now. Hang on, let me put a marker because we need to like teleport here. Yeah, that seems about right. Wait, can I just... Do we have another pingy thingy? A pingy thingy. I doubt. That's fine. Oh, an arrow. Where'd that come from? Wait, so obviously the game leads us in here. We like arrows. Game leads us in here. Tells us... Wait, we went down here. We can go back up here. Really, the game does a really good job at reminding you that there's things you can do. Wait, have I been here before? What the fuck is this? I'm so confused. Okay, I'm further up now, though. I am one level above where I need to be, so... Let me just deal with this thing. I'm never fast enough for that other thing.
My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle wiggle, for sure. It makes me want to dribble dribble. You know, riding in my Fiat. You really have to.
Thank you, Sven, for your 3 sub in the 3rd month. Man, you've gifted more subs here than you've been, like, a sub here yourself. That's insane. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Wait, it says... Why does it say it's already checked off? We are not done here. We are not done. We are very much not done. Because I would like to get whatever clothes they are there. Wait, where did we come from? Wait, is this just a, like a present area? Is it just because this is where we need to find the... Oh boy, okay. I'm doubting that we can just destroy this. Surely we can't. Yeah, it's not even interactable. Which sucks, because it's just wood. Like, we surely have an axe. Like, this should definitely... If this can cut a tree, why can't it cut, like, some... bullshit? Okay, we need to go lower. But obviously not here. That just leads us to the other direction. Did we go here yet? I don't think we have. Oh, oh god, I don't know why that just scared me. It's just a jelly. Just a choo-choo. Okay, well this goes quite low. Scary. Could probably take pictures of these choo-choo jellies. Oh, look. We are going lower. And asking me to pick a side. Or pick a platform which from where I will ascend. Shouldn't talk about that. I have no battery. Wow. Does it still work if I charge it on my computer cable, or does that then automatically connect it to the computer and then remove my... Is it charging? Uh-oh. Yeah, it stopped working with my Switch, which is funny because then it's wired and... Yeah, okay, that doesn't work. Do I now have to awkwardly... Wait, surely not. I am aware that the battery is low. I really need a charging station like the one I have for my Xbox controller. I rarely play games with my Xbox controller, but you know, it's always ready and charged. Okay, do I still have some... I can't put it in my... Hang on. Forget that there's USB ports directly on the... Ah! It's working again. But now the fucking home button's blue. Is it wired now? Is it charging? It is charging. That is nice. Okay. We are ready to go. So far it's been always 3. And this is exactly on top of whatever I've marked. So we will choose this. Really wonder where the others would lead us to. Yeah, this one's go correct one, but... I just want to have a look where the others lead to. I just want to see. Because we can back out. So... Okay, interesting. There was nothing. I'm guessing that was the treasure area where the fucking... the blue frog thing was. The way he always struggles to get into the stone is so funny to me. Like, you can really feel the resistance of trying to... Okay, this is the same area. Interesting. I hate that I'm always right with these things, but then I still have to double check if I'm not missing out with any of the others. Like, I'm doing the thing that the game had intended me to do, and I'm like, but what if? Like, put anything on the others. Right. I kind of miss there being like a di-da-da-do-da-da-dim. I do very much like these. I have so many bright bloom seeds. I don't think I'm ever going to need this many bright bloom seeds. She says, and then probably needs all of them. Alright. Test, test. Hello, hello! What the hell? Barbarian Helm. Oh, German internet is wonderful. Did you hear that Vodafone had, like, serious struggles in, I think, Hamburg in northern Germany? It was apparently quite bad. I didn't notice because I'm not using Vodafone. I'm glad I'm not using Vodafone. It's awful. Helmet once worn by the warriors of an ancient warlike tribe from the Faron region. Wearing it draws out your inner animal, increasing your strength and battle prowess. Interesting. Gives attack up. The fierce deity boots also give attack up. Interesting. Well, this certainly looks funny. I mean, look at us having a climbing shirt and then some very skinny jeans, and then there's fucking, I don't even know what this is. I'm guessing some animal skull? I hope it's an animal and not like some living thing. Ah, imagine like wearing a bokoblin skull. I have Vodafone, but I have to say I never had really big trouble with it. Yeah, but that's the thing. I used to have Vodafone back at the old apartment when I was still with my ex. We had Vodafone there, and the internet was great most of the time. But there were like several mini issues, so there was never a whole, oh my god, we have no internet type situation. But there was always something. For example, my old workplace's VPN somehow didn't work when I was at home. The VPN just didn't work. It just didn't work. Why does that also look like a cave entrance? Oh, it's just these two. Huh. Ah! I'm glad I looked. How do I hit it? Well, that didn't work. How do I bonk it? And, yeah, there was always something, you know? It was never just nothing. And ever since I live here, there's just, I mean, I've lived here for a year and a half. 2023, a year and a half now. And I've only had two things. One was because my router just like fucked itself. And the other thing was literally just a tiny little, I don't think it even was my supply. I don't think I've had any internet issues ever with this since I live here. Just quite nice, and my nose is itchy. I'm very sorry. Time runs. Right! Right? I moved here December 2021. December 21! It's crazy, right? Similarly, I do feel like things in my apartment could look better at a year and a half past. Okay, how? What the fuck? Hang on. Do I just need to ascend through it? If that's... Wow. Okay, that's kind of funny. That was cool. That was a cool Korog. I like that. Thought it was shorter. Honestly. I feel like there were a bunch of rooms here that we've not looked at yet. Because we went straight for the correct one, you know? So let me just have a second look. But yeah, it's been a year and a half, which sounds both like not a lot of time and also like quite a lot of time, you know what I mean? Why are they so like monkey-like? Monkey. Why are you stood? I thought you didn't get down. Horrible and guts. Ugh. Ooh. Wrong thingy camera. Ah, there's two statues here. These are all here to like lead you to the wrong place. Did this just lead me in a circle? I think it did. Then what's here? Nothing. Wait, but that looks like a Korg. It is not. It is not a Korg. Shock. What can happen in that time? Absolutely. And like, a lot did happen, I guess. But yeah, there's some things that I wish they would just continue for once, because there's things like, it took me almost a year to finally get my car to the mechanic so it can get fixed, so that's something I've been very slacking about. I also... Can you step over the thing without dying? I'm a bit confused, but works. If we can find a wagon again so it's not as awkward to like have my horse pull this thing. There's also things like the living room, which is not the biggest room. The living room is supposed to be the bedroom, but that room has the balcony connected to it, and it just feels weird to have the balcony connected to your bedroom. You know? Like, if I have friends over, I want them to have access to the balcony. I don't care if I'm going to sleep, then I don't need a balcony. Anyway. Oh, look at the dragon. I hate that I can't pick out my camera from here. I need to, like, step off from the horse. Naydra! Since my sporty time is over, not much is happening in life. I mean, that's fine. I mean, when nothing's happening, that's also sometimes very enjoyable. Hey, buddy! Like, I have a rule where, for fuck's sake. The same thing happened last time, and I just completely ignored it and, like, did it anyway, because I'm an idiot. Have these fallen? That one hasn't. What shadow did I see? Saw a shadow of something falling. I mean, these all look too big to have fallen, and there's... Jesus, that is so high up. You know, I have a rule where I try to do something every second weekend, and every other second weekend, I do nothing. And obviously that doesn't always work, but it helps me find a balance with both going out and also not doing anything, because the best thing you can do is just stay home and play video games. But you need to go out with friends and, you know, just get out every once in a while. So this rule of like every second weekend has really helped me not overload my schedule while still making sure I get out every once in a while. Work, sleep, eat, and sometimes annoy streamers. That is all that happens. Sounds great, honestly. Great life. I mean, what else do you need, really? My, we meet again. How goes your journey? Wonderfully, I hope. This is normally where I'd give you a chance to respond, but I'd like to talk about me instead. Relatable. Once I was a woman without ambition. Sure, I've had my twin loves of fashion and travel, but I didn't have drive. But Cece's designs spoke to me. They said, Mishi, take those fascinations and turn them into action. Now I'm a changed woman, chasing the treasures of another inspired fashionista, the great bandit Misko. And as I search for Misko's collection, I intend to spread the joy of fashion everywhere I go, such as my fashion. Great. What a great monologue. Are you not going to tell me more, like, places where I could find that stuff? Do you know how to recognize the cave where Misko's treasure is hidden? Ding ding, that's right. The stone statue's outside of it. I just came from there. Isn't that lovely? We've already finished whatever you were talking about. So you don't even need to go there anymore because I've already got it and actually I'm wearing it. You would recognize that if you were actually a fan of Misko or whatever they were called. Look, I'm wearing it. I'm wearing the thing. Be proud of me, okay? Okay, don't. Bye. Up. I need to reach my friend! Oh boy. Do we just attach him to the thingy on my horse and just like pull him with us? Hello, yes, little boy. Where is your friend? And I think like that, family time, so I have to go now. Wish you a nice stream and a good start to the weekend. Till next time. Yeah, see you soon. Enjoy family time. Thank you for being here. See you soon. My friend and I got separated. That's us right now. We got separated. Oh, there's Hateno. Is he all the way in Hateno? Do we just... I mean, there's certainly wheels, but they're not gonna follow the road, though, are they? Oh, I almost fell off. Why does it look so different? I don't remember this hill on the left. I don't remember having to go left and then up a hill to get to Hateno.
My money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle wiggle, for sure. And make me wanna dribble dribble.
Sven, thank you so much for gifting 521 subs. Thank you. It's okay, you can leave it here. You can leave it here. Thank you, Sven. I hope you have a lovely evening. And I very much appreciate you coming here to annoy me. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. Ah. Oh wait, we do have a steering thing. So we could do that. Or we just build a wagon for the horse. Because I do want to take my horse. Yeah, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Okay, are you gonna attach it here? That is not... What? I better to do it this way. To everyone who got a sub, welcome to the Cool Kona Club. Or something. Enjoy your stupid Kona emotes. While I try my best to build a two-wheeled vehicle. Also just realized that the wheels are pointing in the wrong direction, so... I mean, not that we're gonna use them, because... I'm just gonna use my horse. My horse. Because I do like horsepower. This looks so funny. The good thing is, as long as my horse is attached to that thing, it doesn't get scared of me yeeting things. Okay, so let's attach him. Sorry. Oof. Yeah, same, buddy. Okay, be attached. This is too wide. It's not going to fit through. It is not going to fit through. Is it? What am I doing? Ah, right, I can't move the horse, so I just need to, like, very graciously do this, and yeah, this ain't gonna work, is it? I'm sure I have some, like, regular wheels of my entertainment in my inventory. What? But that wouldn't be fun, so... Let's take a skinnier piece of wood, I guess? Just have to be careful not to hit my horse. Ah! She says and hits her horse. The horse is so unbothered. I wish to acquire that level of unbotheredness. Buy wheels. Oh! Oh, this is some sort of slapstick. This is slapstick. Right, bye. So we're not doing the wheels. We are, however, just, gonna... Surely the horse is strong enough to just slide it behind, right? Ah! No! Horsey, I'm sorry. Yeah, kick him. Oh god, I'm so scared. Please don't kill my horse. Are they dead? Okay, horsey, you're good. You're good. Oh god, poor horse. This is fine. Did I just accidentally sort of this way? We like a bokoblin arm connected to another bokoblin arm. Because this is funny. Which a broadsword. I mean, this gives fire, and I don't want to drop it, but this is also just... 13. What is the broadsword? It's a broadsword. What's that give? 6. Nah. Right, this is not ideal. But it works. That's all we need right now. We don't need perfect. We just need her. Never realized there was a big flag in front of Hateno. Hey, buddy. Why is he so cute? Whoa. Oof. Yeah, that must suck, being glued to a literal plank. Being pulled behind by a horse. That must suck. It must also suck to have way too much baggage and therefore being unable to get to your friend. Also, we have this special guy. Why are there so many idiots in this world? Like... Okay, we need to attach one. and go. Oh, hey guys. Let me just deal with you. Come here. Do I have like any like worse? I only have good shields. There he goes. Bokoblin arm bones. What did I pick up? Sorry, buddy. No, I should... So that they come and attack this guy. Because I'm being a smart ass. Oh! Fuck is that? Oh, it's shock fruits. Yeah, that would have been inconvenient. I remember this forest. I don't, actually. Huh? Oh, it's a fucking tweeze! I do not like the tweeze! So annoying. I feel like it's such a waste of like... Is there a way to like know whether these things are enemies or not? Like unless they jump at you? Can I just not be in a forest in peace? And surely there's a way to like tell. Why am I... No, stop. Stop! What is going on? Why is there things going on my phone? There is nothing to go on about. Alright, we are building something for our lovely friend, the idiot. How can you just do it wrong every time? Like, how do you just continue to be stupid about it? Do you not think... I mean, I do like the puzzles. I do like the puzzles. But it's just... I've lost my faith in... It's not humanity. They're not humans, are they? Oh, it's too tall. Ah, wah! Ah, that almost fell on me. Eek. Okay, but it seems like one's already enough. I don't know why I thought that maybe one wouldn't be tall enough. I must find it. Well, you've walked past it. Yeah, you better run. Go away! I'd be sneaky. I'm not fast enough for this. I mean, that's not quite what I wanted to do, and it's not pretty, but you know what? He's not putting in any effort, so I'm not putting in any effort. Try letting go. That works. He's standing! I am aware. I am engineering genius. Thanks, now give me whatever you give me every time. Rupees. Food. And a muddle bud. I do like muddle buds. Wish we got more muddle buds. They're fun. But no, we get bright blooms everywhere. Left, right, and center. Okay, tomatoes are always good. Move that. She literally ran up. Oh my gosh, she fell! Oh no! Okay, now I feel bad. Oh, she fell! Okay, but there's a thingy, and I would like to take a photograph of that. That is a majestic squirrel. The way he sat on top of that is so cute. Have I taken photos of you guys? I have not. There's a lot to do in this game. Ow. I wonder what the choo-choo's deal is. I feel like I've never heard them really be... You know... People don't really talk about these choo-choos. Acknowledge is the word I was looking for. I don't think I've ever seen them be acknowledged anywhere. Oh, it's the Hateno music. Sounds like home. We have almost reached your friend. Calm down. Ah, horse. Hey. Stop! Oh! What are you doing? Hey, here's your fat friend. Thanks for bringing my friend. You know, those Korok seeds... I just need to find where I can redeem them. And I, you know, theoretically I know where I need to go, but then also I don't, because it's been such a long time that I just don't remember. I don't remember. Do you remember? 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 Anyway, we arrive. There's... Oh, the mushrooms. Hey. Oh, he's talking to me. So, is there anything special bringing you to Hateno Village at this hour? We have our veggies, CC's fashion, and just those two things, really. You know, not much point attacking our homes or anything. Oh, he's actually pretty handsome now that I get a good look. Hey, I have a good idea. You should take this and not ask any questions. Thanks for the egg. You swept me off my feet so fast that I gave you one of my prized eggs. No more, though. Just forget what happened here today. How could I ever forget? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Wait. No, I pressed the wrong button. I need to redo this. Look, it doesn't matter how handsome you are, how many times you swing by to chat. I'm not giving you any more eggs. Just forget me. How could I ever forget? Your heart is like a cuckoo's egg. Easily given, but easy to break. Please find it in your heart to forget what happened today. How could I ever forget? Your heart is like a cuckoo's egg. The taste is heavenly, but it's all eaten up before you know it. Please find it in your heart to forget what happened today. How could I ever forget? This isn't working. I was wondering whether it was possible to romanticize eggs. But in the end, eggs are something you cook and eat for breakfast, and that's it. I should head back to work. The stores and barn are always open. Take it easy, stranger. What a weird start to Hateno. These, like, mushroom thingies are also very weird. Alright. Nothing suspicious yet. Halt and identify yourself, suspicious guy. Not suspicious. Oh, you're not? Then I'll give you the gatekeeper's greeting. How'd it go again? You've come to Hateno Village, home to fine produce and dyed goods. Our vegetables are the best around, and we're at the forefronts of fashion. Did I say that right? My dad would have known. Too bad he's still at Lookout Landing. Ah, cute. Anyway. It makes me feel weird that what the fuck is that? Oh, it's just a rock. Ah, it's crazy. You can see the rings from here. I never realized that Kakariko was like right there. Ever since I watched a video where it was explained that everything in Zelda is done with triangles, I realized there's a lot because I've just arrived at Hateno and you see, in the distance, you see things like points of interest. And many of these points of interest... Many of those points of interest you wouldn't see from a different perspective. Like Kakariko, I'm pretty sure I would not have seen this ring until I've, like, climbed up here. Same for this thing. I would not have seen it until I've climbed up here. That tower, probably same thing, would have been obscured by that, like, mountain there. And whatever the fuck that is... I mean, obviously it's another, like... What's it called? I forgot. I don't even know what we do here. I went here because I wanted to. Be right there, hang on just a sec. They all have mushroom hats. Oh, I will show you where Mayor Reed coming to talk for a bit. Did all this fashion business bring you to town too? Before, folks came to Hateno village for the veggies, but now they show up for that gaudy get-up Cece makes. So which are you after? The veggies, obviously. Ah, that's what I thought. Hateno is its veggies, after all. I focus on growing pumpkins myself, but there's other fields and a couple of farms up the hill too. And I suppose nowadays we've got those weird sculptures to gawk at too. Point is, there's plenty to check out around our village if you take the time to look. Anyway, what you see here is me trying to come up with a new kind of veggie, but I haven't had much luck so far. It looks like pumpkins to me. Still, if I quit so soon, that'd be a poor excuse for a farmer, wouldn't I know? Wouldn't I now? I guess? What are you trying to make? Pumpkins on the menu? Buy some at the general store. But what are you trying to make then? Why are they just holding a carrot? What strange decorations they've been putting up. Sorry about that. Are you a visitor? Are you a tourist? You're in Hateno, a village known for living off the land. For as long as anyone can remember, we've tilled the soil and let nature be our guide in life. Now though, everything is getting so glitzy as some folks try to drum up more tourism business. Mind you, we were all happy to see Cece return to the village after she'd been away for so long. Some folks, like my daughter Prima, started wearing that flashy Cece brand stuff right away in celebration. But it's a tad over the top for me and my son-in-law Wharton. We prefer the simple life, the way we've always lived it. But I don't mean to talk your ear off. By all means, go on and have yourself a peaceful stay here. Seems like the villagers are not too happy about the situation. Interesting. Okay, this flag is new. Pretty sure that flag wasn't there last time. The statue is no longer here. Has this got... it looked like there was something on there. Seems like there isn't. Oh man, it's so hard for me to like remember things. Like I don't know what changed. I literally do not remember. I wish I had a brain. Yeah, if there was no Korok, I would have killed myself with that rock or something. Yeah, we've got 50 already and nowhere to spend it. Man, I really am going through the... I mean, you can't go through the game wrong, but you know what I mean. Like, I feel like I'm doing anything but the story. Just because I can. Ah, you could theoretically, like, run around the other way. What happened to my house? Is it still my house? I've never not owned it, surely. I've not... Have I, like... Did Link sell it while I was gone? That would be very unkind. I'm not a fan of this mushroom setting. I do not like mushrooms. Like, they're cute to look at. That's it. Dream of owning your own home? Come down to Tarrytown and Akala. We'll build it for you just the way you saw it in your dreams. Oh, I wonder if the village we built is still there. Surely it must be. I'm so excited for that! Are these houses still the same also? Can you still go in? You can. They do look a bit weird though. Hey. They are kind of cute though. Tiny homes. We love them. Sustainable queen. Okay, this looks exactly the same. Is this still owned by me? Why is that horse golden? Did I have a golden horse? This is not Zelda. Whose house is this? There's so many photos. Okay, it actually is our house. Her house? Is it Zelda's house? Zelda's journal. First page. After the calamity, I asked myself how to rebuild and set out across Hyrule in search of an answer. I saw collapsed buildings, lost cities. The damage was far worse than I had imagined. But as I watched the people and heard their stories, I was convinced all was not lost. The people's spirits were not broken. They and their strong wills are Hyrule's greatest treasure. They are the ones who will rebuild, and my contribution to their efforts will be to protect them while they do so. As part of Hyrule's reconstruction, we've built a school in Hateno village. Ah! It's the largest Hylian village with its sprawling, bountiful land. There's so many children living here that it seemed the ideal place to found a school. I've recruited Simon from the Research Institute to teach there. He was Pyrrha's assistant for years, which makes him well equipped to deal with the needs of quirky children. I'll be overseeing the school for a while myself to keep an eye on the students. Cute. I commissioned Bolson, who taught his trade to Hudson of Hudson Construction, to construct the school for us. Oh, that's the building on the left then. He seemed deeply moved by the request. This will be his final job in Hateno village before he sets off on a journey. I had him add a secret room to my house, one that won't appear on the plans. It's dim but humidity and temperature controlled, so it's very comfortable. One that won't appear on the plans. It's proving very useful when I'm working alone and need to concentrate. Work on the school has been moving along smoothly, but a major problem recently reared its head. We don't have enough teachers. Simon is interviewing people, but he hasn't found a good fit yet. I'd like to hire someone intelligent, educated, and capable of earning these children's trusts. Nurturing our children is an extension of our duty to this land. We shape our future by the way we shape their path. I hope to see sterling members of our community come to this village and take up their mantle as their teacher. Ah, that's so cute. But secret room. A secret room? Ah, this is so cute! Surely this is not the room she meant. I mean, there's books in here. Maybe it is the room she meant. Zelda's secret well. Yeah, I was going to think that it was going to be a well. How is there another of you? Also, hang on. I need to reply to a message from work. Right, that is dealt with. Let's look at Zelda as well. Watch this be like super girly and cute. This is actually very cute. Oh, look at the drawings! Oh, that is so cute. That's very adorable. Okay, let's read. Zelda's diary. Though the calamity is over, its scars remain. A mountain of problems stands before us even as we begin to rebuild. No matter where I go to offer aid, Link remains at my side, a kindness that has taken a visible toll on his clothing. Oh. That's why I've put an order in for a new improved champion's tunic, just for him. I just can't wait to see the look on his face when I surprise him with it. Oh, she's so cute. Hello! Not me trying to watch his stream incognito but end up getting a gift sub. I saw that and I saw your name and I was like, do I call her out? Do I call her out? It would be funny, but you don't call out lurkers, so I didn't, but... Well, hello. This is my stream. Welcome. I hope we are well, and I hope you enjoy the Kona Pony moats. Coney moats! Anyway. I'll hide it in the throne room so he won't find it until after our investigation. Except even he would never expect that the torches are the key. I'm very... Oh, I took a fucking screenshot. I'm very glad whenever these things are put in as like an actual side quest. It's always very nice because I do not remember shit. Not here, I'm just an illusion. Well-worn hairband. Oh. An old worn simple hairband. Its colour has long faded, but it still has some time left in it. Wearing it in your hair makes you sentimental about times past. Right, because we're wearing our hair open, and in Breath of the Wild he wore his hair tied back. That is very sentimental. You are right, game. You are right. Ugh. I do prefer ponytail Link. I don't know. I just feel like this looks a lot cleaner. I feel like this looks like how my hair looks like in the back, you know? It's just... I don't know. I don't know. I mean, several years have passed between Breath of the Wild and this, right? So... Which means that it's not just that Link hasn't gotten a haircut, which is why his hair is so long now. He has decided to wear his hair like this. Which is totally fair, but... Imagine if he had a... If he had a mohawk or like a mullet. Imagine Link with a mullet. Imagine him like shaving off the side pieces and just rocking a mullet. That'd be so funny. Very modern Link. I wonder if you can get different hairstyles or if it's just the hair tie. Is this a... It is a top thingy. Okay, so if I... This is just decorative, I guess. Ah, sad. I mean, it makes sense, but also doesn't. I want to have a secret well. We have a well in our garden, but I'm not sure if I want to. I'm not sure if I want to climb down there. I don't think wells in real life are as romantic as the wells in here. It's like here that wells at least contain like a cave, like an underwater. I just want the apples. Love when Link just ran this also. Have I ever been up there? Why is it raining now? Was it raining? It's literally sunny. It's so funny when Link like hangs on to like a ledge, completely defeating gravity. Why is it raining when the sun is out? The forecast says sun. Wait, does that mean there's a rainbow? Oh, there is no rainbow. Imagine if there was a rainbow and you could actually go to the end of it and find something. I need to remember that thought. I'm going to keep that thought. Next time it's raining and the sun shines, I need to remember to look out for a rainbow. Interesting that there's actually like a... there's actually a hole. Like, not just here, but there's actually... I wonder if that turns on if you... Wait, is there a stove down there? What's that attached to? It's attached to the back of the house. But this area doesn't exist, like that thing. It's just a wall here. There's nothing here either. What the fuck? But yeah, nice to know that the house is still under our control. Miss Zelda. Miss Zelda still isn't back. Is it because she's disappointed in me? Oh! Do you have business at Miss Zelda's house too, mister? You know she's not back home yet, right? Right around the time of the upheaval, Miss Zelda just stopped coming home. She always used to say, see you later, whenever she left the village, but not that time. Oh, I'm so sad. I mean, she knew she wasn't going to come back. Why are there so many frogs? Why is there another well? There needs to be a minigame where it's just you running after frogs. I love the way the music just goes to like this kind of dull sounding background thing. Like it really feels like you're below the ground and the village's music comes through as if it was actually played outside of the village and not just background music. You know how it is? This game is like an open world of a safe space. Except for the parts where you don't feel safe. Well, you know what I mean. I think. What are you? A tireless frog? Oh, I wish I was a tireless frog. The way they just kind of disappear into the wall. Yeah, the despawning's sometimes a little bit annoying. Ah! Oh, that came out of nowhere. Yeet. Ear. Keys. Keys is such a weird name for a bat. Hey guys. Hey guys. Thought he was gonna throw it. I feel like... I mean, I'm not complaining. And obviously they... I mean, these don't really hit hard. It's really weird because I feel like I kill enemies very fast. But then I feel like enemies also kill me very fast. Why is this corner piece there? Why was there a rock in the rock wall? I can't just... I have so many bright broom seeds, but I can't just walk past them. You know, they're there and they want collecting and I can't just not... It's sparkly, so it needs to be collected. Games with... Oh, I didn't realize there was something up there. Games who have, like, limited inventory space just... Oh, I forgot they do that. Alright, how do I get up? Do I just climb? Is that the... Is there no, like... catch to this? Doesn't seem like it. Nice. Yeah, I'm just glad that I can kind of deal with the fact that obviously you can't have an infinite amount of weapons. And I do like the whole, oh no, your weapon broke and now you need to figure out something else shtick. Like I do like that because I feel like I try out new things that way. Isn't this where I came from? It's not where I came from. Is it? Did I just walk in a circle? I see you. 2 and 1. I was saying something and I completely lost the plot. Ow. What are other creative ways to like deal with this guy? Because there's... I tend to just like lure him out and then... But... How do I hold shit again? Oh, like this. Wait, that's throwing. Can I just... If I just throw a shock fruit... That activates. So if I want to, like, place it, I need to do it from the inventory. Most used. Jesus, 277. Why do we have so many? I mean, I'm sure I'll appreciate it once we're back underground, but phew. Splash fruit. No, I want to try out a shock fruit. Ah. Drop. Hey, buddy, eat that. It does not care. Okay. Hey, buddy. Oh, shit. I forgot. I forgot. Ow. Owie. I don't know why, but sauteed nuts just sounds really funny to me. Alright. How do we... 3.5 hearts would be nice. Do not want to waste anything. I guess we'll take a tomato soup. Tomato soup! Are we taking a picture of this thing? Like stone. Maybe it's not called like. Maybe it's called like. That'd be very funny, actually. Like. Obviously I don't want to take it with me. But I don't want to... Ah! It feels horrible. It feels like betrayal. Or leaving a Sheikah thing behind. Everything is badly damaged. They should do a meme where it says your mental health is badly damaged. That would be funny. Oh well. There goes that. Extra durable. Fuck. Ah, why can't we attach this? That's boring. Oh well. There's quite a lot of cave under Hateno. These are so useless. Like, why is this even a thing? It was fun the first few times, but like, I'm not gonna not go there just because there's this thing, you know? It's not really a puzzle at this point anymore. It's only a puzzle if you don't have anything with you. Interesting. Why is there so much in this well? I'm still in a well, right? Hateno village south well. Are you telling me there's a north well? Black buck with spear. I really like spears. Because they're so fast. And they're very good For keys. I'm very glad that now we can just take these. You know, we don't have to like use ice or whatever to get to it. Something cool, please. I literally just decided against one. I'm torn. Do you want to go? Do I want to go there? Do you want to explore back the other way? No, this is claustrophobic. I think my worst fear is to just to get stuck in like a cave like this. I have to take pictures of the big ones. I've not taken pictures. I've taken pictures of the small ones. The way it just yeeted the what's it called? The mushroom. Jesus. Brain. Why is there so many paths? What the fuck? Hateno village, Westwell. Okay. How do they just despawn into the wall? Maybe I just rolled over a frog. Oh, I feel so bad when they fall into the water because they just disappear. It's as if they just die. Okay, hang on. What's there? Can I build like an island in the middle? I can build an island that doesn't float. Come on, you can stand. Oh! It's indeed standing. Why is there there's no well thingy. But obviously there is a well here. Well, I can just go up here. Is it just gonna be a hole in the ground? This is definitely a well. This is a north well. These are quite close together. So there's an east well that's still missing. We're currently going west. Do we need to climb back through that little... Yeah, we do need to climb back through the little entrance. The entrance. Is entrance French? It sounds very French. Look at the chest being back to where it came from. Probably better ways to do this, but I'm not here for like good ideas right now. I just want to get places. Hey, buddy. Yeet. Give me your eyeballs. This is the what well? This is the south well. This is where we initially entered. I'm guessing. Fuck off! That was overkill. Oh, but this is... No, it's the same. It's the same keys. It looked like his eyes was red, and I think they normally are, but it caught me off guard, and I was like, oh, this is a special key, and then it wasn't. Oh, I've been here. And then... Did I go back instead of forward? Is that what I did? What'd I do? Where'd I go? Just never looked up here, apparently. So let's go up. Uppies! Where the fuck am I? There's a well. East well! This is like a non-fast travel system. What are you doing? You just disappeared into the... Alright. I love how the golden apple actually looks golden. It's so shiny. Alright, now let's explore the village backwards, I guess. Back to the field I go. You're a traveller, aren't you? I'd like to go travelling myself sometime. But today I've got my hands full tending the field near the school. Good journey to you, traveller, and good harvest to me, I suppose. Does that mean that, like, I read, ah, he stood there last time and I couldn't feed him last time, so I have a feeling that we still can't feed them. Let's go to the school. Cool. It says right there, school. J'arrivais. Non, j'ai arrivé. J'ai arrivé à l'école. Bonjour. Oh, I want to play on these so bad. Bonk. Does that hurt him? It does! He does do a little... when he hits his head. The way his animation, like, stops is really funny. Huh. I like a bee station. That's so cute. It even has his own, like, music. Well, I don't see any kid. Oh, they actually get here. So cute. Help wanted. Apply to become a teacher. Want to show children. Yes. Children. Children the joy of learning. No experience necessary. Inquire at the school for more information. Prospective applicants are welcome to sit in on a lesson. Simon. Simon! Oh, this is adorable! Why are there only 4 children? Simon. Yes, yes. What is it? Oh, it's you, Link. Haven't seen you in... Link, you're back? My apologies for the outburst. Clearly you're back in town then. But what of Princess Zelda? Yeah, she's still gone, mate. Princess Zelda's still missing, which is the reason you came here alone. That makes more sense. Princess Zelda built the school, you see. She cared so much about the children. I'm sure this would be one of her first stops if she had returned. Right now we're covering history, which was very important to Princess Zelda. We're focusing on Hyrule's history alongside the Calamity. You know, Link, you're welcome to sit in on a lesson if you'd like. I would love to. Wonder if Miss Zelda will be back at her home today. Maybe I'll go check after class. Oh. Who are you, mister? I'm a traveller. Wow, and you've come to watch her class? Well, it's starting soon. I get a little nervous at the idea that someone's going to be watching us today. Now you're going to be fine. Where do I sit? Do I sit there? Where do I sit? I would like to watch. How do I watch? What road led to Hyrule becoming the place that it is today? I believe that in order for our children to have a bright future, yet they must first learn about the Calamity. I'd be pleased if you joined us for today's lesson, Link. Yeah, I'm here. Can't upset the teacher. Sorry, but I get in trouble if I'm late. If you need something, can you ask a grown-up? That's a very grown-up response, actually. If you want Hylian tomatoes, ask my dad. He's always in the field behind Cece's house, even when it's raining. I want to be the first at school today for sure, so get out of my way. You are very much not the first. Sit down. Thank you. Yeah, I would like, but I just want to sit down. When does the lesson start? I'm assuming at 9. Still no lesson? Same, dude. I agree. What else is there? I want to look upstairs, but now I'm going to miss the lesson. Ah! Nice! Today's class will be a history lesson. The story of Hyrule is deeply intertwined with the Calamity. And that is no exaggeration or embellishment. The Calamity has been visited upon the land of Hyrule several times before. It was sealed away 10,000 years ago by the sacred princess and a hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness. Isn't that just a fairy tale? Over time, history and legend sometimes blur together. All this stuff about 10,000 years ago and such, who cares? You got any pictures of proof to back up this so-called 10,000-year-old calamity? It's no fairy tale, I assure you. These are real historical events. This is a problem. I'll need to show them some kind of depiction of the calamity from 10,000 years ago. Otherwise, this lesson is over before it began. I'm sorry, Link, this isn't how I thought the lesson would go. If I had more foresight, I'd have borrowed the screen depicting the calamity from Lady Impa's Hall. Oh, I can tell what he's trying to make me do. Kakariko Village, where the hall is located, is also in Necluda, but it's too far to the northwest for a casual visit. If only I could show these children a detailed image of the screen depicting the calamity, I think they'd understand. Although I suppose it isn't Lady Impa's Hall now, is it? More accurate to call it Lady Paya's Hall. What a conundrum. Teach me a lesson. Okay, the screen question is cut with Paya's Hall. Good thing is, we have already been at Kakariko, and I just realized I do not have a teleportation waypoint here, so I am going to have to deal with that. And I see that there is a temple up there. So let's just do that first. Wonder why there's only 4 children in there. We've already been to this well. I hate rain. I like rain, but it's inconvenient. Huh? No entry without permission. Read. That's fair enough. Wait, can I enter anyway? Maybe if I try enough times? Nope. Thought at some point it would maybe just give me a ignore button or something. That would have been funny. I still haven't even checked out the... Why are these kids always running? I still haven't checked out the clothing. Clothing! Clothes. What should be super ridiculously expensive? Oh, thank fuck you don't actually have to climb here. Zanmik Shrine. Hello, dear Mr. Shrine. I like that you get a little sneak peek of what's inside, but then it's not actually, you're not actually entering. If they had made this without a loading screen, that would have been so sick. Like, you literally step into a portal to another dimension, you know what I mean? That would have been cool. What's this called? Scoop it out. Okay. It's a gacha machine! Is it? Oh my god. I love these temples. They're like stupid, but in a good way. Okay, what do we have here? That is definitely some electricity. That is a lot of electricity. Is this... Oh. There's actually actual power cables now. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, so we need one just to hold the connection. That's fine. And then we need one to scoop it. And I honestly don't really know what the best way of doing this would be, so I'm just gonna follow my guts and just build something that makes sense to me. Rotation on this is my end boss, I swear to God. Okay, so... And then if we attach... You know, like that, and then we can actually scoop one up. Think that's gonna work? Oh my god, it works! I want to climb up! Hang on! Is there one in there? There is one in there. Part of my construction broke off though. Oh, they all broke off now. But it worked! Yay! Oh, this was a fun puzzle. A little bit short. This is not everything. There's gonna be more to this. Oh. There's gonna be a chest in there, isn't there? Wait, I see it. Oh boy. Do I need to yeet them out? Probably. Nice. Ta-da! Give me something good, please. Strong Zonite longsword. A strong, large sword used by the Zonai made of Zonite. It resonates with attached Zonai devices to increase some of its attack power. Do we have a good Zonai device that we could attach to this? Attach a combat Zonai device to the head for homing attacks. Light. Oh, sorry. Oh god. It has been a long week. Increase some of its attack power. I don't want to attach any Zonai devices to it. Maybe I'll just... Yeah, maybe I'll just... Ancient blade. Oh, but I only have one. Okay, what is it? It's a long sword. It's double hat. Oh, is that... That is so pretty! Look at that! I hate that its base value is just 10. Okay, I mean, this is obviously a... What's it called? This. A spear. Yeah, that. We could put an axe on it. I just don't know what this is. I mean, this makes more sense. It doesn't make sense at all, does it? I guess this. And then fuse. It's like a waste. Well, I guess it isn't. Anyway, do we have this now? We do. So we can go back up. This was a fun little shrine. I like this. It's like microdosing logic puzzles. I just wish they would make an actual proper Layton game again. Wait, aren't they making a Layton game? Weren't they making a Layton game? The thing is, will it ever be as good as the original Layton games? Also, Nintendo could totally, now that they've pulled support for the 3DS eShop, they could totally put them all into the Nintendo Switch Online service. Well, I'm guessing they're holding on to the DS games to remaster them and then put them back on the Switch for 60 years instead of 40. I feel like that's what's going to happen. That is what is going to happen. Alright, let me just deal with something work-related. Saved files. Not want to send a photo, I would like to send a file. Why is this just 41 meg? It is just 41 meg. Like... data stuff on an iPhone is just weird. Right, now that we've got the teleportation point, let us head back to Kakariko. Stop. To Kakariko. And... take a picture of whatever we need to take a picture of. I've been so well. I've been doing so well doing nothing story related in this game. So good at it. Smashing it. I'm doing amazing. Where the fuck am I? I'm guessing we still can't go up to the floaty boy? Nope, he's still standing guard. Ugh, boring. I wonder if this is also something story related, I'm assuming. Left it out again. Ah, Link, hard to believe it's night already. Would you like to rest at the inn? Lady Paya is still young, so I understand her enthusiasm with the ring ruins. But, and this is just between us, I wonder if it's more of an obsession. I hope she realizes soon what it means to be chief. Yeah. Right, where's that thingy I need to take a picture of? What? Elaborate picture of the screen depicting the calamity. The screen in question is kept at Paya's Hall in Kakariko Village. Is this not Paya's Hall? Pretty sure I've read all of these. What am I looking for? Oh, is it this one? Yeah. Okay, screen depicting the calamity. Ciao. Yeah. Is this now not in the... An elaborate picture? What the fuck is an elaborate picture? I mean, it's definitely registering it. Surely this would be enough, right? I mean, they both have a question, not question, but like the fucking, the what? The exclamation mark on them, so surely it's gonna be fine. Man, I really need to get the map for this. But it's on the mountain. It's cold on the mountain. Ah. How's my controller? Oh, cool. Neat. Hello, hello. Is the lesson over already? Oh yeah, it is quite past. It's quite past late. Fire? Fire? Anyone? We do have a ruby rod. Quick to turn on your fireplace, and also very quick to burn the whole village down. Sit until morning, please. Well, he doesn't even sit down. He just like kind of kneels, I guess. 5 in the morning. I need to remember to cook later. I don't know why I keep running up here instead of down there. What was there before? Was it just... I'm guessing it was just fields. Surely. I keep thinking, like whenever I see the streak in the air, I'm like, oh, it's a plane passing by. And then it takes me like half a second to be like, there's no planes in Zelda. I mean, there is, but not those kind of planes. Good morning! Nobody's here. Gives me some time to study the rest of this. Oh, he sleeps. Good morning! Sorry, buddy. Ah, good evening to you. Evening! You needn't worry about me lying here. The problem of figuring out how to explain the calamity of 10,000 years ago to the children has been keeping me awake. I have a picture. Oh, what? It's higher up. There's a book, though. Student evaluations. That is not good for data privacy. Astra is one of Meadows' children. She's a very active girl. I believe we had Meadow to thank for that charming bob cut she sports. She loves her father and always wants to talk about his comings and goings. Lately, she's been especially focused on the Hylian tomatoes Meadow's growing. For a time, she seemed out of sorts after Masisi bought their house next to the clothing shop. But she was back to her usual bright self soon enough, noting that her new home is cute, colourful, and close to Froggy. She has a real knack for finding the silver lining in every situation. That's really cute. Karin is the only daughter of the mayor and his wife. She's kind-hearted but shy and seems to lack self-confidence. She's very perceptive, though. She has a way of seeing right through the core of things. I'm sure you know, Princess, that Mayor Reed has been breeding vegetables to appeal to the younger generation. It was Karin who first noticed that her peers were losing interest in produce. She figured this out based on nothing but the number of customers and total items in stock at the general store. I see her one day becoming a scholar to rival Pura, possibly even surpassing her. Azu is the brother of Ivy from the general store. But he'll tell you his true identity is Azum, the big-time hero. He and Sefaro used to be inseparable, but ever since the dye shop started getting more clients, Azum has been left to patrol after school alone. Although his mother is Amira, one of the town gossips, he keeps a close eye of his own on the goings-on within the village. It may seem like simple child's play, but people really do straighten up when they know they're being watched. As long as he's on patrol, I think we have nothing to fear in Hateno village from any would-be evildoers. Zephyro is the son of Sage from the dye shop. He's a bit of a firebrand, but also one of my brightest students. After class, he always selects a book to read quietly by himself. He already reads at an adult level and doesn't shy away from difficult subjects such as the calamity. The family business has been booming ever since Cece came to town, which may make it hard for him to study at home. Sage has an artisan spirit and would rather have his son helping out at the store than going to school. But everyone learns differently. I want our school to be a place where children can get an education no matter their needs. I understand you'll be heading soon to Hyrule Castle to investigate the reports of strange phenomena there. I trust you'll be fine with Link at your side. Nevertheless, I can't shake the strange tightness in my chest. It's similar to what I felt right before the calamity, come to think of it. The children know you as Miss Zelda, their beloved teacher and mentor. But I know that Princess Zelda's duties are wider ranging than that. Take care, Princess, and return to us soon. He's had an intuition. It's actually really sad. Right, he's going downstairs. Cool. But school is waiting until 9, so we have a lot of time until then. A bell! Can we ring the bell? Aha, that is unsatisfying. Can you not look up? I could just fucking move this bish. Oh, what did I... Oh, it's a Korg! Of course it's a Korg. It's like... The Korogs are an embodiment of Easter eggs. It's like Nintendo misunderstood what an Easter egg is and just made Korogs. And whenever you do something out of the ordinary, there's a Korog because that's Easter egg. There's no Easter eggs in Zelda because the Korogs are the Easter eggs. That's not true, but that's what it feels like sometimes. Alright, now we wait, I guess. Ah, Link, good morning to you. Yes, yes, yes. I know, and I have the image! I'm impatient. Should just skip straight to, like, afternoon or something. Noon, at least. Ooh, golden apple. Nice. We're just gonna have a look around while we wait. I mean, this still pretty much looks the same. If you think about it, it's quite insane that Nintendo could just publish a game with the same map. But then also, only Nintendo could make the same map replayable. You know what I mean? Like, it actually feels nice to be in Breath of the Wild, in fucking Hyrule, you know, the Hyrule that we knew. And I was already scared that Nintendo would go the path of, yeah, the story continues, but it's like in a parallel universe, which is why the map is different, but everything else is the same. You know, that would just be weird. And I'm kind of glad that Nintendo just was like, yeah, we'll just reuse the map. Fuck it. Ah, they're outside. Cute. Okay, he's not saying. I'm guessing I have to wait until 9. Why are these kids outside and not studying? It's go meet up time. Oh, are you from outside? Do you want to play? Tell my brother Neb. I'm sure he'll add you to our spy game. My brother Neb is spy number 1, and I'm number 2. A spy's job is to keep an eye out and report to the big-time hero Azum with surveillance about... surveillance about any bad people. But the lab on top of the hill to the east is too far, so I can't go there. Top of the hill to the east? Oh, I guess it's east from here. You're right. Oh, hey, mister. Are you what they call a traveler? Your weapon is really neat. Oh, thanks. Every wonder has amazing gear. It's true. I love swords and bows and arrows and all that stuff. Want to be my friend, mister? Respects for Azum. He's a hero who protects our village. I'm spy number 1 and my little sister Nara is spy number 2. That makes you spy number 3, mister. Thanks. Where do I get my spy gear? I would like some spy gear. Okay, we're ready. So for this class, we'll be going over the Calamity again. Let's start by reviewing our last lesson. Mr. Simon, can you prove any of this? Isn't it more likely that over time history and legend started to blur together? We still talk about stuff that happened 10,000 years ago? Can you point to any paintings or images that actually show there was a calamity 10,000 years ago? Yup. I have a picture to show. Here. For you. What's this? A screen depicting the calamity. Class, please take note here. This is a rare opportunity to see a primary source regarding the calamity. Wow, this looks like a real thing. So the legend was true? That's amazing. You know, seeing this makes it feel like it might have happened yesterday. Well, if you've got documented proof, that's good enough for me. Go on, Mr. Simon, tell us the rest of the story about the calamity. Ah, of course. Thank you so much, Link. My lecture about the calamity might run long, but I hope you'll stay for it anyway. Tell me! Yes. The calamity has visited this land of Hyrule several times over. However, 10,000 years ago, there were divine beasts built by the Sheikah using their advanced technology. Each of them was controlled by a skilled pilot as well. With the sword that seals the darkness and the power of the sacred princess, the ancient hero stopped the calamity. For a long while after that, the lands of Hyrule knew peace. But the time when the people forgot about the calamity was the moment it returned to Menace? Confusion. To menace them once more. Tell us more, when did all this happen? This all happened about 100 years ago. It began with an oracle prophesying the... Why does Nintendo always use such difficult words? It began with an oracle prophesying... No, I need to look up how that is pronounced. Leo.org. First of all, menace. Because... Is it... Because menace is the... noun, but is the...
Menace.
No, it's also menace. Okay, menace is always menace. Good. And then... I don't even know if you can hear what I'm, like, listening to. Maybe you can. Prophesying.
Prophesy something.
Prophesy. So it is prophesying. That sounds so weird. That sounds wrong. Anyway, it began with an oracle prophesying the calamity's return. The royal family took their cues from the legends of the past. They found and excavated the divine beasts. Skilled members of the Rito, Goron, Zora, and Gerudo peoples were selected to pilot them. They were called the champions. With the wielder of the sword that seals the darkness and the sacred princess, all the pieces from the legend were in place. But this time, the calamity would not be bested so easily. Did something happen? Sadly, the sacred princess was unable to awaken the holy power within her. The divine beasts were taken over by the calamity. Those selected to pilot them lost their lives in the process. Worse still, the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness was badly hurt, just when all seemed lost. The sacred princess came into her power and devoted her whole being to keeping the calamity at bay for 100 years. Is everyone following along so far? After spending 100 years dormant, the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness awakened, his wounds healed. Took 100 years? Damn. He won back the divine beast with the help of several allies, including some of the champion's descendants. And in the end, the hero defeated the calamity and the sacred princess stopped the evil one. Sorry, I got a little emotional there at the end. It's a true story, though. All that we have, our land, our lives, our civilization, we owe it to all those who fought for it through the centuries. Wow, I want to be like the ancient hero and give the next generation good lives too. Ah, that went splendidly. And Link is so humble. Link is so humble. Words cannot convey my satisfaction. And I couldn't have done it without you showing us the screen, Link. Once again, thank you so much for your assistance. Oh, that's right. You should have something for your help. Would this do? Ooh, rice! With the new vegetables being developed, they're harvesting less rice these days. That's a shame, as it's a favourite of mine. You should taste it for yourself, Link. Speaking of rice, our next subject is home economics. I plan to use the occasion to talk up dishes that use highly in rice. There's going to be a second one. Of course there is. But, you know, he struggled to explain to them that the calamity was real. And they wanted proof. So I took a picture of a screen, and that was proof enough for them. But I'm Link. I'm literally the guy. I'm literally the hero. I don't know why that wouldn't have been enough. I mean, I guess I don't have the sword to like prove it. I actually don't have anything to prove it, do I? I guess might as well just say low then. Anyway, thank you again for showing the children the screen depicting the calamity. As your class is ordinarily a bit slow-paced for the children's taste. That last lesson may have been the first time I've seen them enjoying a history lecture so much. Our next class is a home economics lesson. Naturally, you're free to sit in again if the subject interests you. I would like to sit in. The way I just stand next to him as if I'm also preaching. I'm just staring at the kids. Today's lecture is on home economics. Food is essential for survival. You'd think they would give them, like, desks or tables to, like, actually learn, but no, they're just there sitting and listening to some guy rambling that's just as inefficient as the Japanese school system. Hello, Skits! How are you? A keen culinary sense can help you stay alive in this perilous world. Perilous. Perilous. You know, I'm usually very, very confident in my English, and it's very rare that I come across words that I don't know. Words that I both do not know and do not know how to pronounce. Normally, I come across words that I know, but then don't know how to pronounce. But this game has been so good at giving me so many words I've never heard of before. Perilous.
Perilous.
Perilous. Like full of risks, apparently. Oh, damn. Good things. How's things with you? Things are good, I guess. I mean, I've been a bit busy for the past 2 weeks. Not just busy, but also just like a bit slow with myself. But I'm starting back to get energy, and this is fun. And I'm playing Zelda, and I've been wanting to play Zelda for like the past week and a half, so I'm finally doing it. So this is a lot of fun. And I also replaced my Flynet screen thing on my window, so now I can actually have the window open again without fearing that a wasp just crawls in. So that's very great. What else has been going on? It's suddenly summer. Yeah, that's it basically. So it's been going well. Things are going up. Things are going... I was trying to make it like a traffic joke, but I just couldn't make it. It took too long for me to think about it, and then I was lacking the words, and I was like, I cannot convey the joke that is in my head. I cannot convey it with words, so I'm just not gonna. Let's see, Pack. I'm trying not to be gone at all, but like sometimes life just doesn't really. You know, sometimes I do all my stuff and all my chores and all my things that need doing and work, and then I'm like done by 7 p.m. and then theoretically I could still stream for like 3 hours, but then I just rather go to bed and like just watch shows for like 2 hours and then slowly fall asleep as I watch another episode. You know, it's just I want to stream, but almost every time I have to not convince myself to stream, because that sounds like I'm not enjoying streaming. It's more like my issue is that I don't want to do anything, even things that I enjoy, I struggle with starting. If that makes sense. Like, I'll be like, oh, I really want to draw, and then I just don't. Like, I don't want to start drawing, even though I really want to. And it's the same with streaming. I'm like, oh, I really want to stream. I really want to stream. And then I sit there doing anything but streaming. It's like as if as soon as I think about a thing that I want to do, I don't want to do it anymore. Like, I can't bring myself to do it, and it's a struggle. Anyway, we are currently supporting Simon at his school, so let's see what he's got for us. It has to be done from time to time. I've been pretty absent from the internet lately. Yeah, exactly. And like the past week and a half, I'm a very energy dependent person. Like, I need a lot of social and mental energy to do things. So when that energy runs out, I struggle to do anything, basically. And for example, this whole week, one half of the week I was just unable to do anything, and then the other half of the week I had to, you know, work on the things that I have been slacking on in the first half of the week, you know? So like the past 2 days I've just done a lot of things, and now I feel like I finally have some time. And then tomorrow I have a birthday that I need to go to, and that I also really want to go to, don't get me wrong. But that's like in the afternoon, so theoretically I could stream tomorrow morning, but then I'm probably not gonna, because I feel like I can't expend is not the right word, but like I can't spend my energy when there's another energy intensive thing happening later that day. You know what I mean? It's just really stupid. I'm an introvert, so I need to recharge. Same. And it's like I'm a very like lively and like extroverted looking person, but I have a social battery that runs out so fast. And if I have a weekend where I do something with someone on both Saturday and Sunday, I am dead by Monday, and then Monday is an office day, and then Tuesday is an office day too, and then the first work from home day is Wednesday, and then I need Wednesday afternoon to recharge the energy I lost from Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. You know what I mean? I just... Anyway, I want to continue. But it is quite hard. Sometimes. Anyway, let us continue. I'd like to put a question to you all. What dish do you get by mixing Goron spice with Hylian rice and raw meat? Goron spice is the hot stuff they sell in Goron City in the northeast, right? If it's got Goron spice in it, the answer can't be anything but curry. But the only other thing in it is raw meat, right? So obviously, the answer has to be meat curry. Yes, that's correct. That one might have been on the simple side for all of you. How about this one then? Take Goron spice, Hylian rice, and mix in monster extract. What do you get then? Monster what? Aren't monster parts only used for medicines? Yeah, if you try to cook with monster parts, it's a disaster every time. No one would eat curry made with monster stuff. I call trick question. Hey, settle down, children. This lesson may be too advanced. In fact, combining monster extract, Goron spice, and Hylian rice makes monster curry. But judging from your skeptical faces, you won't believe me unless I can put the dish of it in front of you. Not to make some curry for them, but I don't have any monster extract. I'm told that it can be had in Tarrytown up north in Akkala. I'm pretty sure I already have monster extract. I do. Yes, I have. I have. But I have. I have it. I have one. Why is he like this? I have it. Okay, he's not letting me give it to him right away, so I'm actually gonna have to go there and get more, I guess. Oh man. In the throne room of Hyrule Castle. I hate that the marker for that is there, because obviously Hyrule Castle's here. You just walk in there like that? I've only gotten as far as here. Oh boy! I'm scared of it. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, we still need to check out the fucking clothing! The thing that Hateno is suddenly, apparently, famous for. What's the new house they were talking about? Hey, I saw that! The only one besides me who's allowed to pick my prize Hylian tomatoes is my daughter Astra. I didn't take any, I took the frog. If you want some, go to the general store and buy them like everyone else. I just took the frog. I'm not a bad person. Is it closed? As I've said multiple times now, I can't admit 3 customers at present. What do you mean? We took the trouble to come here, now you're saying we can't get in? I wanted to see Cece's new stuff. It's not every day a mega famous fashion designer debuts new material. Yeah, everything I heard said this was some of Cece's best work. I'm so sorry, but we only have 1 entry ticket remaining. 1 ticket? So you're saying 1 person could go in? Hey, come on now, we can't just let one of us get a head start. Sure, I know that. It was just a joke. Oh well, maybe if we come back later they'll have room for all of us. Yeah, it's not like this is the only clothing place in the village. What do you say we kill some time at the dye shop? Oh, we could check out the pasture. Speaking of which, I've heard that a little ways up the road from the pasture is a laboratory specializing in ancient stuff. Since we got all dolled up, we may as well hit the town and see it all. We look so stupid. Are you telling me all this fashion is going to be mushroom-based? Thank goodness they gave up. Oh my, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you also tourists who's come to see my sister's... I mean, the new line of TC products? So long as it's just you, you're free to go into the shop. Cece herself is in there right now, in fact. Nothing you see is for sale. It's only an exhibition right now. Sorry to disappoint. Okay. Just look, no touch, I guess. Yeah, this used to be the regular clothing, so what does it say here? Fashionable personnel only. Personnel. Oh my god. Ah, another practically perfect masterpiece. It's an exemplar of the film from every angle. This is the sort of thing on which I've built my name and reputation as the world-renowned CC. Oh. Did she just say Ada? Oh, that's so funny. Oh, pardon me. Are you an admirer here to meet the incomparable Cece? I must say you don't seem to show any sort of interest in fashion. Welcome to Ventus Clothing, the only boutique in the world which carries the Cece brand. And if you weren't aware, you stand before the very woman who changed this fusty old village into the birthplace of nouveau fashion. As proof, I present to you this. The Cece hat, the newest and most magnificent work by yours truly, Cece. It's really ugly. Do you see that luxurious curve? Do you note my avant-garde? Wouldn't you call it the pinnacle of perfection? This piece is so special that I dare not assign a price to it. It's not for sale. I shall only part with it when I find someone truly worthy of owning it. Only the most impressive fashionista in Hyrule's trendiest village is worthy of such a crown. What's all this about Hyrule's trendiest village? I don't remember approving any new slogans for Hateno. Ah, look who's there. What can I do for you, oh esteemed Mayor Reed? I'm really sorry. I tried to stop him from coming in like you asked, but he wouldn't take no for an answer. Cece, you have got to quit littering the village with your weird art pieces. Maybe you don't realize, but plants need their sleep too. Those eyesores are so bright at night that they keep the veggies awake. It's a real problem for the crops. Hateno's foundation is its produce. What are we going to do if it fails? Now, dear, there's no need to get so worked up. I think some of the people here actually like her art, you know? Wouldn't it be better to hear her out? Don't fall for a line of twaddle. She's got everyone in Hateno wrapped around her finger already. My duty is to look after the village, and that's what I mean to do. Looking after the village, you say? Who do you suppose you have to thank for Hateno's rejuvenation? I didn't need rejuvenating. Hateno village is a peaceful place where folks live quiet lives, and that's the way they like it. Do they? Then let us leave the matter to the people to decide. My avant-garde approach versus this mayor's quaint bygone ways. The citizens will decide which outlook that will drive the future of the village. By holding a mayoral election. You're calling for a mayoral election? Sure, suits me. I'll win that pretty easy. Sophie, I delegate management of the mayoral election to you. What? Come on, Clavia, I don't feel like sticking around here any longer. It's time we headed back home. Grandma! These mushroom lamps look pretty cool. They do! I'm not sure I like the ones outside, though. I feel like these are a bit too much. Poor Sophie. She saddled me with so much work when she put me in charge of this mayoral election. Poor girl. Sir? I feel like I should apologize for dragging you into this mess I found myself in. But since we are both involved now, could you give me a little advice? Sure! Ah, I should have expected that. The thing I need your advice on is my sister, is about Cece. Lately she's been sneaking off alone in the middle of the night. I don't think it's anything sinister, but the election is soon and I don't want any last-minute surprises to hurt her chances. So I'd like you to tail my sister, find out where she's going and what she's up to, and then get back to me. I've tried following her myself, but she spotted me right away. I really got an earful about it too. If you succeed in finding out what she's doing, I can reward you, of course. You're the only one I can ask for help. I don't want any of the villagers finding out until I know what's going on. Help me out, please. Yeah. We love side quests. You again. I've got a long to-do list in preparation for the mayoral election, and the sooner I get started, the better. The answer should go without saying, but you are, of course... undecided. Aha! If you haven't yet thrown in your lot with either candidate, then... welcome to Team Cece. That settles that, I trust. It's plain for all to see that I'm a shoe-in for the next mayor. Or so one would think, yet there are stragglers in this village still supporting Reed. They need a mental makeover. And so, I have a fabulous plan to give out mushrooms to Reed supporters. Mushrooms are synonymous with the Cece brand. Fungal fashion is the Cece way. The mushrooms I give them will paint them inside and out with fresh, vibrant Cece brand colours. Although Sophie and I must mind the shop. Where will we find someone we can trust to carry out this vital task? I'll do it for you. There's the magic words I was waiting for. You're a lifesaver. Now then, you'll be needing these. These mushrooms are for the village's Reed supporters. It's easy to recognize them by how unstylish they are. My supporters are all expert fashionistas dressed to the nines in Cece. This should go without saying, but don't give one to anyone in Reed's family. There's also no need to give them to children, travelers, or any temporary residents like the Shiko researchers. That leaves us with, unless I miss my guess, a total of 8 Reed supporters. Your mission is simple. Give a single Hylian shroom to each of those 8 misguided voters. Well, off you go. Oh boy. I wonder what Reed has to say about this. Who's this guy? Love's vibrance forever. What's the matter, you can tell me, weirdly handsome dude? Is he calling me a weirdly handsome dude, or is he calling himself a weirdly handsome dude? You look like you've been places. Sure, things are peaceful in the old village, but it's a jungle out there in the world. That's why I stick around here, checking out the scene, making sure no strangers put the moves on Miss Ivy. Wait, I mean, that's why I make sure no strangers come in from outside to disturb the peace. Is this the same guy we helped out last time? Ivy, you forgot the miss. Always at the miss. Miss Ivy is supposed to go for the Eastwind General Store. There's no problem if you want to talk to Miss Ivy. Just keep the naive, I just moved here, won't somebody show me around, act to a minimum. Not that anyone could be as young, guyish, or fashion-esque as me. By the way, quick question for you, big guy. What kind of present do you think would make Miss Ivy at Eastwind happy? I'm not asking for me, you understand? A friend of a friend wanted advice and I'm having a tough time with the answer. Obviously, I can't just go ask her directly. Let me know if you think of something. I love that he gets like another go. That's kind of funny. Yeah, we're going right in. General Store. Hiya. Our little Eastwind General Store carries all of Hateno's village local specialties. Ever since Cece shut up shop in the place across the way, Hateno has made a name for itself with fresh fashion. Before that, though, this was a farming community from way back. We're a self-sufficient little burg. We'll eat what we harvest and sell the rest. I'll tell you what, you haven't lived until you've tried a bottle of fresh milk straight from Hateno pasture. Head on up to the pasture when you get a minute. You'll be glad you did. That wraps up the sales pitch, I figure. Sorry for the song and dance, but I got a business to run. Anywho, you were saying something I can do for you? What's the hat? Oh, this? Cece made it. She set up shop on the place across the way. She left a long while back to practice her craft, but she perfected it and came back as a famous fashion designer. Now Cece Fever is sweeping the village. She can't throw a rock without hitting someone wearing this hat. I don't know the first thing about fashion myself. My wife Amira cares more about this stuff. How do I give him the... Oh wait, I don't need to give it to like CC supporters. Really need to remember to I don't want to sell anything. If I'm not in the need of anything, I'm not going to sell anything. 728. Everything is so expensive. Mushroom, rice, and salt. Nice. Man, I wish I liked mushrooms. Like IRL. I hate that I don't like them. It's not even the taste, it's just the texture. Why are there always like signs everywhere on the door? Like, can you not go anywhere anymore? Building condemned, do not enter. Condemned? Can I jump into this? Ah, boring. Duckies! Ah! No! Caught ya. Right-chested duck. Apparently, I don't remember how they did it, but there is an Easter egg that isn't a Korog. And apparently, if a duck is flying away and you manage to... I'm not sure if you need to shoot it with an arrow, but if you shoot it down a certain way, it flies... It falls down like in Duck Hunt. Is it called Duck Hunt? I think it's called Duck Hunt. Hateno's mayoral election is on. Reed, the incumbent mayor of Hateno Village, is running against Cece, darling of the fashion world. To settle whose vision for Hateno will win out, the two of them have agreed to hold an election. Details soon. Oh, you're the customer I saw at Ventus Clothing, aren't you? You know, from when they were talking about whether to go through with a mayoral election or not, it's become something of a hassle. They're both so stubborn. I wish they'd clear the air between them and end the silly quarrel once and for all. And that's a moot point now. I have something else on my mind. I have to take care of this before the mayoral election starts. What's on your mind? Oh, you don't mind lending me an ear? She's so excited. I won't mince words. It's about my husband, Reed. That man of mine, he shuts himself up in our shed every night. I don't have the faintest of what he's up to. They're conspiring. I'm calling it now. Cece and Reed are conspiring. When I ask, he just says it's a secret and I can't get another peep out of him. I hate the idea of snooping on him. Plus, I think he'd catch me at it right away. But I get so worried when I think about whether whatever he's doing will affect his chances at the election. I was fit to burst if I couldn't find someone to talk to about this. Good thing you came along. I'd like you to enter our shed at midday when my husband isn't around and see if you can figure out what he's doing. I'll pay you for your troubles, of course. The only problem I can see is that he keeps the place locked up tight. You'd never fit through a window, but maybe you could dig a hole or something? Well, you figure it out. There. We need to go up through the thingy from the wells, from the underground wells. Duck Hunt was a classic, and yeah, I think it was called that. If I can find some more ducks, I'm gonna test the theory, but I doubt they've already respawned, have they? Yeah, they've not respawned yet. Are there more ducks? There's just fish. And then we also still need to talk to Reed himself. So much to do. Right, let's go talk to Reed first. Da da da. Da da da. Ah, I forgot there's a statue here. Do I have thingies? 5. Stamina. Yeah. Stamina, mana, mana. With every stamina container we get, I will add one more mina to stamina. So now we have stamina, mana, mana. Because we have 2 added stamina containers. Stamina, mana, mana. And then if we get another, we have stamina, mana, mana, mana. How do I turn off my brain? There's just no time. Oh, you're the traveler I saw at Ventus Clothing. I'm Link, bro. Did you come to check up on me because you were worried? Why does nobody know who I am? So sad. Yeah, I lost my head a little there. I'm not too proud of the way I behaved. But don't you worry about me. I have a couple of tricks up my sleeve against CC. Might not be able to pull one of them off in time for the mayoral election. So I'm focusing on the second plan, to bring back a taste no one's tried here in years. What kind of taste? Way back when, my grandfather worked with someone from the village to create a special kind of food. It was too ahead of its time to catch on, so it never went further than the first trial run, but I never forgot it. Even today, I can still recall the gooey mouthfeel of the one bite my grandfather shared with me. In the back of my mind, I've always wanted to make it a signature staple of this village. If I could accomplish that, then I'd have something that could stand up to Cece. Except I can't remember who in the village my grandfather worked with or what they created. And now that I think of it, it also has a unique pungent scent. If I could just smell that aroma again, it might jog my memory. But don't worry about my problems. I hope you have a nice relaxing time in our village. Have you tried the fresh milk they make on the farm up the hill? I'd never start my morning without a glass. You do the stamina bit and I'll go... Are you trying to say that do 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 do? Mana mana. Oh, true! Stamina mana mana mana. Do 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 do. Stamina mana mana mana. Do 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 do. Nice. That is funny. Nothing of interest here. Okay, where's that shed? Let's do the shed stuff first. So we have Reed's secret. Which is this shed. And we're gonna have to... I'm sure if the north well's the fastest. I'm guessing, yeah. So we'll hop in there and then get right below it. Whee! Can't believe this is closed off again. That's such bullshit. I have no idea if this is the right thing, but I think it is. Yeah. This is a lot of, like... It's not hindsight, it's foresight, I guess? Like, everything makes so much sense. Everything works together perfectly. I hope I can get out from here, because otherwise I'm locked. Nods toward a new variety of pumpkin. Ah. I firmly believe that Hateno village's charm is in the delicious vegetables and milk from our farms. But there's no denying that these things just aren't resonating with the youth nowadays. And I've got no business being mayor if I can't fix that. So I got together with Knack, the best farmer in these parts, and we came up with a new type of pumpkin. The colour, shape and appearance are based on the CC brand aesthetic, which is popular with the young folk. If we fit a snag though, it might be a bit before we can achieve our goal of shipping the pumpkins out. You learned a few things from the journal found in the shed. Reed is developing a new type of vegetable. With Knack, he's trying to incorporate elements from the CC clothing line, and his efforts haven't come to anything yet. Report back to the worried Clavia. Please let me just... Thank fuck. And then if this door closes, I once again cannot enter. I can! Okay, it's unlocked. Nice. Logic. Okay, where is... Where is she? Where the fuck is she over there? There's a lot of people with hats. We need to start finding the people who don't have hats. I guess the kids? The one she's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna visit, and then the rain starts and she's like, no! Where the fuck is she? Oh, look at the dragon. Why is she here? How goes it, mate? How goes it? That is so German. How goes it? Made any progress on that thing we talked about? Yup. I know everything. You say he's developing a new type of pumpkin? So that's why he's been consulting with Nak so often. He could have just asked Cece about it directly. But I know he's too hard-working and stubborn for that. It's a relief to find out the truth. A lot of things make sense now. Like why he went to Ventus Clothing. It's so obvious in hindsight. No, I'm sorry, that's between me and my husband. Thank you for looking into this for me. I promise you a reward and I keep my promises. Tomatoes! What a pair the two of them make. If they would just get along. I guess. Okay, new signature food. Read things, smelling that aroma again might jog his memory. Creamy melty. That sounds like cheese. Unique pungent aroma. I need to look up what pungent means. Pungent. Oh. Like spicy. And that aroma again might jog his memory. Pungent aroma. I need to remember that once it hits midnight, I need to start following Cece. Ah, there's a lot of drama in this village. A lot of drama. Are the ducks back? Do you want to what I do want to I don't want to shoot a duck down because I do like ducks, but I feel like I don't want to see the duck hunting. Like, these are the only things that it's okay for me to watch like a TikTok or something about, because there's no way in hell I would have ever found that out myself. Don't you worried about me, I have a secret plan in the works. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so what's Hateno known for? Milk and rice, I guess. Creamy, pungent. Do we need like... Can we make cheese? Is there cheese? Can we make cheese? It keeps telling me to go up to the farm. So I might do that. But the issue is that it's raining. And also it's close to midnight. Ugh. Sure. Whatever, let's go to the farm. Go the long way. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Old folks sitting next to the trees, as always. That's not an old person. Hey there, fellow rain fan, are you? I love it outdoors in the rain. It makes the land smell so rich and alive. Rare to see travelers out here. Unless... Uh-oh. You haven't come to steal away my darling wife, have you? I'm just kidding you. No doubt you're here looking for the farm or the research lab. What darling wife? What farm? Oh, well, you're not on your way to Hateno Picture up ahead. I know most folks are here obsessed with CC brand fashion right now, but the best thing about this village is and always will be the bounty of its farmlands. I have a bottle of a freshly squeezed milk and you... Freshly squeezed milk makes it sound like you're squeezing milk fruits. If you were headed to the farm, maybe you look for the research lab? What research lab? You weren't on your way to the research lab up the hill? Just as well as I suppose. The lab's empty. Pura and Robbie, the researchers who used it, have gone off to Lookout Landing near Hyrule Castle. What darling wife? Sorry, but nothing comes between the two of us, not even you. I met my life in Urlin village, to the south of here. She's the most beautiful woman in Hateno village, maybe even all of Hyrule. Two of us have always guarded the windmill in shifts. Except something bad is happening in her hometown, and she's been pretty broken up about it. She's at home now, resting. I picked this spot because you can see both the windmills and my house clearly from here. If anything happens, I can come running at once. So, are we done here? I don't want to take my eyes off the windmills or the house for too long. Oh, you're so sweet! Where's this promised Hateno? We're stood inside of... We're above it. Here's Hateno. Sorry for the shit weather. Hello, Puzzle. How are you? Welcome to today's stream. We have met some cows, and we have to... Oh, I've apparently already taken a picture of a pitchfork. I've not picked one up, though. No, I can't carry anymore anyway. Picture! Hateno cow. I didn't say anything. Hey, buddy. Hello! We have finally arriven. Arove. Hylian Retriever! Ah! This is still the worst thing. I can't believe it took 6 years to develop the next game. And they don't put a fucking dog petting thing in there. Now he runs past me. It's probably... Why are you yelling at me? This is like the old game, then there's a spot where they can dig. Why am I stood behind her like a creep? You not pet the dog? You cannot pet the dog! You can feed the dog, though. How do I fix this? Do I dive into the pond? There's no way. Not with all this rain. Huh? What's with that blank stare? Oh, you must be a customer. What's that you've got there? Now the Hylian room. You're welcome. From Cece, huh? Like, I'm not denying mushrooms are nice to look at, but to go from that to wearing them is, well... Time to cancel Nintendo. No! At least you can pet the horse. I'm not the only one who thinks so. The couple at the inn didn't seem eye to eye about the same thing. I guess it's tough sometimes to be married to someone with different tastes than you. But I can see you mean well enough with the gifts. I'm happy to accept. Thanks. Sorry, but if you're here in farm business, you'll have to talk to my dad at the farm. Need to get my hands on that message bottle floating in the pond, quick. I finally found the letter my grandpa left, but can't reach for it. My arms are too short, pond's too deep to swim, and anyways, I don't know how. That letter has the advice I need to get this farm back on its feet. If I don't get my hands on it, we're sunk. Is it that thing? It is that thing. I need to take a picture of the sheep as well. Highland sheep. Sheep. I'm so mad that the plural of sheep is sheep. Yeah, same dude. I have a feeling... Yeah, this is not reaching far enough. We literally only need something platform-like to stand on. Just a second. Nice. So if we chop down another tree. And then stick these two together. Not like that. And we already have enough floating power. We don't actually, like, need to do anything sophisticated. Because we can just swim out to this. And grab it. And also there's a duck there, so... I'm just gonna see... if I can do the... It's not what I wanted to do. Shit. What the fuck happened there? I just despawned. Why does everyone just despawn? Anyway. What? Sorry. I know it's scary, but I cannot help. Here. New specialty with mayor, cheese, fermentation. Can't name too early. Is this a secret? This is why the mayor told us to go to the farm. I told you whatever you're after, I'm too busy to... Huh? That's my grandpa's message bottle, but how did you... Did you not just watch me? Did you fish it out for me? Thanks! There should be a letter in this bottle with advice for getting our farm back on this feet. Let's see here. Cheese! We're gonna get cheese! Yep, there we go. Gosh, I miss great grandpa's handwriting. His penmanship was so messy that no one but him and his family could read it. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. New specialty with mayor, cheese, fermentation. Can't name too early. Yeah, this could work. Sorry to run, but I want to put great grandpa's advice into practice right away. If you need me, I'll be back at the house. We're gonna get cheese! It's right over there, by the way. Come by a bit later so I can thank you for the help. If I play my cards right, I can start making a new signature product. It'll be good not just for our farm, but for the whole village. I'm itching to get started. Okay, what time? Let's do... While she cooks up the cheese, let us do... She sneaks out of her house somewhere every night. Did she say midnight? I could have sworn it was midnight. Let me put on... I don't really have sneaky clothing though. I'm gonna go naked. No, I'm not gonna go naked, but these were quite nice looking though. Not very pretty. I also don't know if this is like... I'm guessing the loudest thing is to wear anything. So I'm just gonna take off everything that could make any noise. And then I'm gonna have a sneak elixir on hand. Man, this feels weird. In a weird way, it must feel really nice though to be basically naked in nature. Like to run through grass with your bare feet. Can't wait to move back to the countryside once we have proper internet there. I wonder if this like thing is going to get triggered just by me having the quest open. Ah, there she goes. Stay out of sight. Am I out of sight? Kind of out of sight. I'm enough out of sight. Okay. Where's she going? Wondering if she does like dirty business with the dye people. Assassin's Creed Zelda Edition. Alone at last. Shit, was I supposed to sneak into the room with her? I'm just gonna barge in. I completely forget that you can do this. Okay, how do we fix this? Can I get in from here? No, this is a fake window. I'm guessing I have to sneak in with her. Because I don't think... The way his feet go like pat pat pat. Kinda cute. Oh, hello. Really? The silo across the way? So that's where my sister has been spending her time. But what I still want to know is, what is she doing in there? The window is too high for me to see inside, and I don't see how I'd climb up there without a ladder. There must be some way to see what she's up to in secret. I mean, I thought the window was fake. Is that window also fake? It is not. Okay, I could have seen that. We're glad that Sophie, or whatever her name is. Ooh, veggies. Perfect. I do believe nobody saw me. I'm free to enjoy another of my late night meals in secret. Oh, I enjoy my nightly vegetables. The shine, the lust of the fragrance. Yes, indeed. Now this is luxury dining. And so, without further ado, let us tuck in. Crunch, munch, crunch. Ah, so scrumptious. The crisp, smooth taste is a sign that we're grown on a diet of pure water. Thanks to the farmer's deft touch and the quality of the soil, I could even eat the skin without misgivings. Honestly, vegetables from anywhere but Hateno village simply don't count. They're nowhere near as filling. Though I've built a reputation on flash and glamour, here in private I must admit that the simple, unadorned things are the best. There's simply no denying it, alas. But now that I'm full for tonight, it's best that I return home. If I don't return quickly, Sophie may start to suspect something. Interesting! Can we steal? No. Ah. I love his face when I do that. He's like... shock. Oh, why is that so funny? Alright. Wow, it's morning already. Was that automatic? I'm still naked. Let me put something on. Sorry about this. I know it's a tall order asking you to tell my sister, but I'm just so nervous about her. She'd be eating vegetables. Really? The silo across the way? What? I thought she'd be hiding something big. Is that really all there was to it? I know my sister says a lot about charisma and style and has to do everything in the most ostentatious way possible. But between you and me, her tastes are pretty plain. She loves the slow life here in Hateno village. She probably told you she came back here because of development or whatever. But the truth is she just wanted to eat the vegetables grown right here in her hometown again. At least I'm pretty sure that's the case. Either way, I'm so glad she wasn't up to anything scandalous. I want you to have this in exchange for helping me out. Iron shroom. My sister really is a handful sometimes. Both she and Reed want the same things, you know? I can't understand why the two of them don't just work together instead of going to such bizarre lengths. Cool. So, we still need to give out mushrooms to people without mushroom hats, which is going to be a bit difficult, I assume. I'm guessing the people that work on the fields are gonna be... What speech bubble did I just see here? It's all speech bubble. That's a lot of mushrooms. Damn. They do love their mushrooms. Ah, the dye shop! I completely forgot about them. Someday, a second store... Oh! Welcome to Kochi Dye Shop. Right, so you're a new customer, I think? Well, I don't do the dyeing around here. You want my hobby for that? Oh, this activity is getting to be a problem. I mean, I'm grateful to Cece that her shop has taken off like this, but every day is so exhausting now. Aw, poor girl. Greetings and saturations! If you are looking to add some color to your wardrobe, you found the right place. Q do you do? Welcome to Kochi Dye Shop, where we'd like to dye. If you have any dye ingredients, it's 20 rupees to dye an item. That includes a service charge, of course. Let's get going and dye your get-up to... Howie, that's a lovely paraglider you've got there. Nowadays, not only do we dye clothes, we also have a fabric rework service. Bring me some fabric and I can rework your paraglider with flying colors. You may be a first-time customer, but that's fine. We have a special introduction to a new service for folks like you. Ta-da, your very own introductory fabric. CC fabric. Great! Have you dropped by Ventus Clothing at the village entrance yet? Cece, the famous designer who runs the place now, cooked up the cutting-edge design on this fabric. Every region has its own unique fabric designs. Keep an eye out for them wherever you go. Think of me when you find some new fabric, won't you? We can rework your paraglider with it for you to fly the skies in style. Flying clothes to the color of your choice or reworking your paragliders with some new cloth. Either way, it'll take just 20 rupees. This is your first time reworking a paraglider, isn't it? Don't worry, I'll do all the work. You just send over the fabric and leave the rest to me. I do like the OG design. But I also really want to see the animation. Really don't care about the CC fabric. Thanks for the business. This won't take a moment. No watching paint dry for you. Is this like a wind tunnel? Setting the fabric, ready to launch. That'll do her. Looking forward to your next visit. Now go out and paint the town red. Oh my god, it's a mini tower! I love that. That's such a cute little detail. Anyway. I also wanted to dye some other stuff. Greetings and chastrations. Hey, I got a favor to ask. It's not enough for me to just rework with fabric you bring me. I want to dye my hand and make my own patterns. Just like Cece. Of course, here's our old original designs. Making fabrics from scratch seems like a lot of hard work. Well, that's where you come in. Could you ask around for some reference material I could use as inspiration? First, I'm thinking I want to see visuals of that monster they call it choo-choo. That kind of choo-choo is everywhere, even just outside the village, but I'm too paint-hearted to get near them. I think if I could see a regular choo-choo for myself, not a fire choo-choo, an ice choo-choo, it would help a lot. I actually have one. I do. How convenient. Oh, so that's a choo-choo. I can feel the inspiration bleeding into reality. I'll start developing this pattern at once. Don't tell me this is going to be a better pattern. With your help, I've made a very pretty pattern. You can have the fabric I worked up as thanks. I knew I'd get a different result with some quality reference. I betcha I could make other patterns too. Oh boy. When you get your hands on anything I might use as reference, come in and show it to me. If I have a reference, I can make an original pattern for you to walk out the door with. Looking forward to seeing what we can do together. Ow! Wait, so where? Where do I see... Well, tell me where the list... Where's the list? Where's the list of references? Oh, it's not here, is it? Not in the album. In the compendium. It's not. But he just had a list there. Where do I find that list? Oh boy, I do have quite a lot of quests already. Okay, but where's the list? Give me the list. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, he's not telling me anything about his list again. So, rework it. Oh, okay, I just need to... I'm just gonna take a few screenshots. Rokuda. This is really cute, and I really want this. So I'm gonna do it. It's blue, obviously. Setting the fabric ready to launch. That'll do her. Looking forward to your next visit. Now go out and paint the town red. I like him. Ah, look, it's blue! Blue glider. Okay, I don't really care about painting any of my clothes yet because I don't even have a full set of anything. So that does not matter to me as of right now. Also, there's not a lot of money currently in anyone's pockets because inflation be hitting hard. Dee-dee. Sorry, running without looking is a bit hard. But the farm's here. I gave her some time to cook up the cheese, so let's have a look at the status of the cheese. The cheese tax. The cheese tax. I knew it'd work! Ah, good you showed up. Take a look at this. Cheese? Cheese! Why does that look so fake? It looks too 2D. Hello! If you're Anji, then welcome. If you're not Anji, also welcome. Thank you for the follow. I call it Hateno cheese, that message my great-grandpa left behind the recipe. It's springy on the outside, but melty on the inside, and so delicious, you'll think you're dreaming. Ah, I want cheese. But back to the reason I called you here, it's, well, you know, I couldn't have made this without you, so I wanted you to be the first to have some. And anyway, consider this as my thanks. Go on, take it already. Cheese!
Yeah.
As I understand it, great-grandpa worked with the mayor back then on the Hateno cheese to put our village on the map. It was ahead of its time. The villagers rejected it. Having eaten this, I think they were nuts. Now is the time for Hateno cheese to make a splash in the culinary world. I'm sick of fashion getting all the attention lately. It's really eating into our business. But if anything will bring the customers in, it's this. I'd say it's time to do some renovation around here. Maybe here is good? No, I like it better this way. Yeah, that'll work. You're turning her house into a restaurant. Ah. It's a cheese shop. A cheese shop. Cheese shop. Ta-da! The Hateno cheese shop is complete. What do you think? Next step is to get those folks over at the general store to start stocking it. That reminds me, you won't get the stuff anywhere else but around here. I'll give you some for fresh milk instead of rupees. I'll make the dream my great-grandpa gave up on come true, and this farm will be busier than ever in the bargain. So you can visit me again, right? Is that a pizza? Screenshot. She had the cheese right there on the poster. Cheese. I love cheese. And I made mac and cheese like 2 days ago. And I made a whole... When I make mac and cheese, I use 1 liter of milk, half a liter of cream, and like 500 grams of pasta, of macaroni. And then obviously like 150 grams of cheddar cheese or whatever. And obviously that's a lot of cheese and a lot of dairy products. And I ate all of it, which is 5 servings. And there's already generous servings, but 5 servings of this. I ate them in 2 days. And 1 serving is like 800 calories. I had a lot of dairy and my belly was not feeling that. But it was really good. And I'll do it again.
Ah.
Okay, fresh milk is a trade. Let's trade.
Ah.
I don't have any milk though. Do I have one? I have... She gave me 1 cheese, right? Yeah, she did give me 1 cheese. Sounds worth it though. It was definitely worth it. Absolutely was it worth it. So how do I get milk? The cow's like, what are you doing? Well, you're a new face round here, if I'm any judge. Welcome to Hateno pasture. Nothing like morning air on a farm, eh? Oh, you got something for me? A highly end shroom. Is this from Cece? Isn't that sweet? These are tasty if you fry them up as a snack. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the gift. Me and my daughter Koyan and old man Tok don't care much about clothes. What uses fashion in the field, right? Still, I'm glad that's all you came for. If you told me you were here to pick up some fresh milk, I'd have been in a tight spot, make no mistake. Don't tell me you haven't heard of my farm's fresh milk. It's the best in Hateno. The secret's in the special feed I make for my cows. It gives their milk an extra little something you don't get anywhere else. Except I've been having trouble getting my hands on acorns to mix up any more of it. There used to be tons of acorns all over the ground in the forest out back. No idea where they all went. Probably the squirrels started taking over and grabbing them all for themselves. Sometimes they'll drop the acorns they're carrying in their cheeks if we startle them, but they're quick little critters. Need at least 3 acorns to make my special feed, so it's a real problem for me. I've got some. Here. No fooling? Well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse and what? Well, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Is that a thing in English, this saying? Not with me at my wit's ends and all. I don't know if this rightly makes up for it, but I have a bottle on me. Nice, thanks. I was keeping it squirreled away, but no reason to be a miser about it now. Miser? 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 It is a saying? Okay, good. Because it's a saying in German, and this just sounded like earlier when she said how goes it, and I was like, this is not English. It is, but it's very German sounding. And this also again sounded very German, so I was just wondering if this is a thing you say. I better go mix up a batch of feed right away now that I've got some more acorns. If you want more fresh milk, I'll swap you for some for 3 acorns. Call it a special trade just for you. How many acorns do I have? I assume it has the same meaning in German. Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming it has the same meaning in English. Can't really confirm it. Okay, acorns. I have... There's a Chicolo tree nut. I have 18. I would like to trade. Does it only trade me 1 by 1? I can just buy the milk at the store, can't I? Well, in English it basically means don't take a good thing for granted. Don't take a good thing for granted? Isn't it more like... I mean, maybe that's just me taking it in a more literal sense, but isn't it more about appreciating the thought behind a gift and not judging a gift by its worthiness? But maybe that's too literal of a saying for me then. I have no clue. Also, Ivy, the greater of the... Oh, it's the greater of the general store. I see. But also, we have the cheese, so we can return to the mayor. It's funny how this whole stream I've basically just been spending time in Hateno all day, just running errands for people and following their drama. Hey buddy, I've got the cheese! Sniff, sniff. What am I smelling? Things, or do I detect a certain unique pungent aroma? Have some cheese, buddy! This is it. This is just what I've been looking for. My grandfather developed it with a fellow villager. I'm gonna have to look up the definition myself. Okay, please let me know then, because I'm also curious. Hateno cheese, of course! It makes sense that my grandfather would have been working with someone from the farm up there. It's a miracle that Koya not only found the recipe, but managed to reproduce it. Well, this is great news. It's a clear sign that we ought to make Hateno cheese a new village staple. That ought to swing the election for me. Let me pay you for that cheese, okay? Ooh! Yes. Believe me, it's worth every rupee. Now then, I should get in touch with Koyan so we can start preparing for mass production. I'll ask the Hateno village general store and some traveling merchants to add it to their wares too. Shouldn't take much more than that to tip the election my way. You should come out to watch it happen. Oh boy. We have all this, but we have not done this yet. I remember the farm dude saying that there's a... Oh, we've not been to the inn yet. I mean, he's obviously a traveler, isn't he? Hello? Why can't he understand? I had no idea Wharton could be so stubborn. It would always humor me before we got married, no matter what I asked. Would it be so hard for him to wear a simple CC brand hat? I don't understand why he's this dead set against it. Oh, can I help you? Oops, I really can't be dwelling on that right now, not while I'm on the clock. Hi there, we're having nice weather again today. Welcome to Tompu Inn. Will you be staying with us today? Regular bed is 20 rupees, or if you're looking for a more relaxing and restorative mind and body experience, you can have one of our extra soft downy beds for 30 rupees. You have soft beds? Yeah, they're much more comfortable to sleep on than our standard beds. I woke up feeling nice and refreshed. Everyone who sleeps in one talks about how they feel brimming with energy. Okay, no thanks. Take care and visit us again soon. Maybe the next time one is leaning carelessly against the terrace, I'll catch him off guard and jam a hat on his head. Wow. She's very passionate about the hats. Do, 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 do. Pot lid. Lid pot. Lord pit. Hey there, brother. Oh, if you don't know me, I'm a worker at the inn. Whoever's at the counter right now can help you out if you need something. Probably my wife Primo you'll be dealing with. Every time I show my face around here, she demands to know why I'm not wearing CC brand clothes. So I'm keeping my distance until the fad dies down. Never knew my dear Primo was the type to get so worked up about fashion. Have a highly shroom. You know the thing you hate? Oh, for me? Thanks! My wife loves CC stuff, so I'll save it as a treat for her. I'm not too into the designs myself, but she's pretty pleased with them. And she does look incredibly cute when she wears them too. Yeah, that CC is alright in my book. And I'm not the only one. Koyan from the farm on the hill said the same thing. I don't understand these people. Okay. 5 left. Where am I gonna find all these people? Also, didn't they say there was also a grandpa or something up the hill? How am I gonna find all these people? Probably they're not all gonna be in their homes. I mean, right now, probably not going to be at home. The school? I don't think Simon is considered one of the locals. Do I just barge into, like, people's homes and then just have a look and she's just chilling? Ah, a visitor. Ah. I'm sorry, I don't have it in me to be very welcoming right now. I'll take care of it later, maybe by this evening. What's the matter? My hometown is Lurland Village, a small fishing village along the shore southeast of here. It's been suffering constant... Whoops. It's been suffering constant pirate attacks. I've heard it's almost entirely destroyed. At least the villagers fled without any loss of life, or so they say. But what good is it if all their homes are destroyed? I'm afraid that the village is finished. My poor father, he was the head of Lurelin village. That village was his whole life. If it's really gone, I worry that the shock could finish him. Where I'm from, we believed in welcoming everyone with a smile. That's why I don't want anyone from home to see me so down. Oh, poor girl. I'd really have to go to Lurelin village soon, but I feel like if after Hateno we go straight to Lurelin, I feel like I'm gonna fuck myself over somehow. Really running back up to the farm right now? Da 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 da. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. No no no. Okay, so do they have a Oh, there's a fucking cheese sign on the front. Damn, when did they do that? Catch the gloop. The gloop. Hello. Where's your grandfather? I don't know who else to give these fucking mushrooms to. But yeah, I remember there being like an old dude that was sat around here. I'm just gonna walk through the village and see if I can find anyone. It can't be that hard. Ducks. If I can scare them like this. Ah! Fuck! Did you see it? Was that like in Duck Hunt? I tried my best, but the timing was bad. Ah, man. I'm gonna have to try that again. Oh, boy! Don't you die in here now. That'd be very awkward. Very embarrassing, actually. Please don't. Skits, have you managed to look up the definition? I'm curious. Can't leave me hanging like that. I hit the cliff so quickly, it looked a bit like Duck Hunt. It did. I have the replay buffer, I can just replay it, but I might just try it again when I see another duck. Not gonna be the only ducks that we see. Oh yes, I did. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth is a proverb that encourages people to not criticize the value of a gift, especially when it is given freely. It encourages people to be grateful when accepting gifts and to recognize the kindness behind them. So I was right! Nice! Interesting. It's so strange to me sometimes because obviously not all sayings are in every language. But when they are, I get so confused because I'm like, well, that's a German saying. You know, like I'm offended that you have it in your language too. Explain it better. I probably just didn't understand what your explanation was. You probably had the same thing in mind. It does basically mean the same here. Nice, that's good. Sneaky lizard. Where do I find people without hats? That person doesn't have a hat. Blah, 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 blah. What are we going to do to preserve the traditions we built this place on? Is there something you need from me, Mr. Traveller? Have a mushroom! Ah, you say this is from Cece. Thank you kindly. Us old folks don't know much about what's in now, you know. I'm happy to vote whoever for mayor if they'll fix up the village real nice. What is there to fix, though? Good day. Welcome to Hateno Village. Here for some sightseeing? Wait, wasn't Manny also in love with the girl from the inn? Are there any good German proverbs you can enlighten us with? Oh, not from the top of my head. One very classic one is what the farmer doesn't know, he won't eat. And in German, the eat is not eating like a regular human, but like eating like animals do. I don't know what the correct English translation would be for the way that animals eat. So basically what the farmer doesn't know he won't eat just means that, you know, a lot of people have this mindset of where anything unknown is automatically scary, which is obviously happening a lot nowadays. But it's not really a proverb, is it? Fressen! I know the translation, but wie man in den Wald hineinruft, so schallt es wieder raus. That's also a good one. Hey Kylo, by the way. I love that you just barged in with that. Wie man in den Wald hineinruft, so schallt es wieder hinaus. Translates to the way you yell into the woods, the way it comes echoing back out. Kind of. Which basically just means if you do something a certain way, then be prepared that it will hit you back in the same way. Kind of like a karma type of situation. The way farm animals eat is called grazing in English, but I don't mean them grazing on the. You wouldn't say that your dog is grazing his food, is he? You know? You know, the word I'm looking for, which Kylo Ren presented, is fressen in German. It's like essen, but it's fressen. It's like eating, but more aggressive. How animals, you know, how they are uncultivated and they eat like animals. You would just say eating, I think. Yeah, I don't think you have a different word for it, do you? Which is funny because we also use fressen in the context of like overeating and stuff because we want to convey that we ate like an animal. You know? I'm guessing there's a lot of farmers' wisdoms in German, but I don't know all of them. There's a bunch of actual like rules where it's like, oh, if the weather hasn't turned a certain way until the middle of May, then something happens in August. Type of farmers' wisdoms. Those are always funny because you hear them and then you're like, that actually could be true because you're obviously, I don't know if it's confirmation bias, obviously, but you hear the thing and you're comparing it to the experiences that you've had where this happened, but you don't compare it to the experiences that you've had where it didn't happen because obviously when you hear it, you only get reminded of the times it did happen. So you're kind of confirming that it is true. The same way when people say, oh yeah, the summers when I was a kid were better. No, there was just as many shit summers, like shit rainy summers. You just don't remember them. Anyway, Ivy, we need to ask her what she likes, I think. Rose-tinted glasses. There is, you know how it's called nostalgia, when you only remember like the good things from the past? And we learned about something in school. You know how when Germany was divided into West and East Germany, and then Germany was reunited, thankfully. And after the reunification, about like 10 years after the reunification, people who lived in the East, in the former East Germany, they experienced something called Ostalgie, which is a play on words of nostalgia and East, like Eastalgie, Ostalgie. And it's something that happened because on one hand, it was quite difficult to actually put two countries back together, surprise, that were led under two completely different types of leadership and like economy. These sides of Germany were so different that obviously when they were reunited, it was like two very, very different countries suddenly having to operate together. So there was a lot of inequality between West and East. And there's still some there is still statistics that if you look them up today, you can still see the West-East divide. There's a lot of them, actually. The other day I saw a statistic for the number of electric vehicles per 1,000 vehicles, I think. Something along those lines, like the percentage of electric vehicles. And you could really see how people in the former East Germany, the percentage was lower. You could still see the divide. But anyway, people from the East, from the former East Germany, experienced something Nostalgie because they were so unhappy with the reunification process and how they're like treated badly because obviously there's so many issues trying to reunite them, that they remembered back to the East Germany days, and only because obviously that's how nostalgia works, only remember the good things and not all the bad things about East Germany. And that is a very real thing. And it doesn't happen as much today, but it does still happen where people very much cling to the ideal that to them East Germany back then was. Yes, my parents are like that. Oh, are they? Like, for what for example? I'm curious. That's interesting. It's easy to forget how recent the whole divide was. Totally. Like, my mom, sometimes when I talk to her about things, and she's like, oh yeah, when I was young, I went to East Germany and we went to Berlin and had to go through East Germany for that. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, she was my age, and for most of her life, there was West Germany, and she was West German. It happened, the divide happened before she was born. So for her, she was born into West Germany. And actually this Germany that for me is absolutely normal, and this is what I've always known, this Germany, the way it looks now, has not been the norm for my mom. And that's just something, it's just something very crazy to think about. They always tell stories like, do you remember when we did not have enough food and we just ate oatmeal for weeks? Ha ha ha, good old times. And I'm always like, do you listen to yourself? Yeah, that sounds horrible. Just ate oatmeal for weeks. Ugh. I really get overstimulated when I eat oat flakes or oatmeal with oat milk. My dad grew up in the DDR and has so many weird stories. Oh, please tell them to me. I'm so like curious to hear. Because obviously I'm West... I can't say I'm West German because I was born German, but my mom obviously lived in West Germany, and I've only learned about East Germany obviously through history class, so I'm missing all the like human stories of East Germany. Yeah. So it's such an interesting topic, a very interesting topic. And she even makes like advertises for the fucking CC shop. Thanks to Cece, this village is the place to be. She's drawing in so many tourists that our sales are going up too. Cece's putting her village on the map. Hey, what do you like? I'm not sure. What kind of question is that? But he's still looking at me, so I should say something. Maybe frogs? Sure, why not? I like frogs. If I had 100 hot-footed frogs, I would be incredibly happy. Oh, I couldn't think of anything, so I just told him what my dad likes instead. Surely this is not the same girl as last time. Hey Manny, she likes frogs. Not trying to be rude, buddy, but what are you doing with Miss Ivy from the general store? Sure, I noticed. I've been checking her out for a long... I mean, a friend of a friend tipped me off. I talked to her. Went and asked what Miss Ivy likes, right to her face? What's the idea? Oh, got to play it smooth. Can't let them guess. I'm the one dying to know. Alright then, so what is it? What does Miss Ivy want? I can't leave my friend hanging. She wants hot-footed frogs, and 100 of them at that? Yeah, that checks out. Miss Ivy's love for animals is just one of the many charming things about her. That's what my friend's friend is always saying. It's a close one. I better play it smooth. Still, collecting 100 hot-footed frogs seems like a big job, even for someone you love. But not if I had help. You traveler types go to wells and caves all the time, right? That's just the kind of place where you find frogs. You don't even have to go far. Did I hear about a bunch of frogs in a well somewhere in this village? Maybe I should check it out later. Well, I didn't say anything. Look, let's focus on how helpful it would be if you get the 10 of those frogs. Hey, buddy, do I see the faint croaks of little frogs? Specifically 10 hot-footed frogs in that pouch of yours? Indeed. And they put zucchini. What's the English word for that? Is it not also just zucchini? 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 Zucchini. I'm pretty sure it's just... Is it not zucchini? Oh boy. Into an empty peach can. I guess the sugar peachy water was still in it. So the zucchini would taste like peaches because they did not have enough peaches. Zucchini is the American, but in English we call it courgette. Like courgette? Like French? Courgette? Or like courgette? Or courgette? That's so interesting that zucchini is American and then in courgette. Courgette. That's so interesting. I wonder where the Americans got the zucchini from then. We pronounce it like the French. Courgette. Courgette. I wondered earlier if entrance was French. Entrance. The Brits being snowflakes again. The Brits just like to steal. It's mainly food stories too, like the Jägerschnitzel or sausage goulash they made. I mean, to be fair, I don't know, food's kind of cool. But that peach story, like, damn. Imagine dipping your zucchini into peach can. Like, it's really interesting because I would never be in a situation where I was like, I don't have enough peaches, so therefore I will dip a zucchini, which also sounds like a quite... Is a zucchini like a... I always thought it was a more exotic thing. Is zucchini... Can zucchinis be grown in Germany? Is it a local produce? I think it must be from German immigrants, maybe? Oh, the zucchini. Maybe. I mean, and if you argue... If you argue like that, then it could also just be, like, from the French or the... Wait, the French call it courgette. That's stupid. Spaniards? I guess. Not really. Have you ever listened to Pennsylvanian? Is it Pennsylvanian German? Pennsylvanian Dutch. They call it Dutch, but it's German. Have you ever listened to that? It's really strange. Pennsylvania Dutch. Which, in my opinion, is also the reason why the Dutch are called Dutch, is because they accidentally spoke to Germans, and the Germans said, "Ah, wir sind Deutsch." So they were like, "Ah, Deutsch, Dutch." And then they called them Dutch, but they got the wrong country. This is still my opinion. And the fact that Pennsylvania Dutch is German proves my point. The way you said that, my brain is so weird. I never thought about dipping my zucchini in peach can. That kind of makes sense. Right! You can't tell me Dutch doesn't sound like Deutsch. And I think... Yeah! Right! It makes too much sense, and I'm honestly a bit pissed, because why are the Dutch called the Dutch? It makes me so angry, because we should be called Deutsch. We should be called Dutch. Is that why we're like, if we focus enough, we can understand Dutch? I mean, that's just because our languages are related. When I was younger, I did used to think Dutch was another word for German, because it makes so much sense. Maybe they happen to ask people who live like northern Germany, northern Netherlands, where it's like, you know how when you speak Low German, you can communicate with the Dutch people? That sounds like the Dutch are like some weird species, but you can communicate with Dutch people if you speak Low German. And maybe they happen to ask these people, and these people happen to be Germans, But since back in the day, the country lines were a bit more blurred, maybe that's where the confusion comes from. I don't know. Maybe we should look up... Do you speak Low German? That's so nice. My grandfather spoke Low German, but I never really learned. And I can understand it, but I can't really speak it, which kind of sucks. Why is Netherlands called Dutch? Why do we call people from the Netherlands Dutch? Okay, let's learn. The word Dutch comes from a proto... Oh, okay, I already know where this is going. The word Dutch comes from a Proto-Germanic word meaning of the people. It shares a root with the German word Deutsch, which has led to some confusing names. The name Germans call Germany, we call Germany, for example, is Deutschland. And the people there Deutsch, because Deutsch means the people, so Deutschland is land of the people. Dutch and German are related after all, both being Germanic languages. As mentioned in the last section, the Netherlands for a time was called Nederdeutsch, meaning of the lower people, Nederland. You know how in German you call it Niederlande? Lower land? So that makes a lot of sense that the Dutch would call themselves Deutsch too. Obviously because they share the same language, and to them, they're also people. They're their own people. But then it's interesting to me that English as a language decided to take on the Dutch name for the Dutch, but then didn't take on the Deutsch name for the Deutsch. The audacity. Ah, English is the only language that calls the language spoken in the Netherlands Dutch. The Dutch themselves called their language Netherlands, and most other languages have some variation on that theme. English has thrown around the word Dutch and its various spellings for hundreds of years. One lasting legacy of the willy-nilly usage is Pennsylvania Dutch, which is the name for a branch of the German language that developed in North America. As far as the naming conventions involving the Netherlands goes, English is the odd one out. So, what did we learn today? English sucks. My brain cannot follow the storyline. Basically, when we call ourselves Deutsch, Deutsch means the people. So when we say Deutschland, that means land of the people, because Deutsch is what we call the people in the Germanic language. So the Dutch, the people from the Netherlands, being closely related linguistically with Germans, they also call themselves Deutsch, because we share the same language, right? So they call themselves people too, just with a different accent, which is why they called themselves... What did they call themselves? Nederdeutsch. For a long time. The lower Deutsch. You know? Which is why we call ourselves Deutsch. And back in the day, the Dutch called themselves Nederdeutsch. So they were also Deutsch. Which is why English was like, oh yeah, they're the Deutsch, they're the Dutch. But then for the Germans, instead of being like, oh yeah, they're the Deutsch and they're the Dutch, they just went, oh, they're the Germans. For some reason. English is 3 languages wearing a trench coat pretending to be one. Have you ever watched... This is going into a proper just chatting right here, but... Have you ever watched a video called What If English Was... They're called What If English Was Germanic? What If English Was Fully Germanic? So if you put in YouTube, don't do it now, but... Or do it and then save the video for watch later. There's a video called Anglish. What If English Were 100% Germanic. And it's one of my favorite videos because it really shows how many other languages are just forced into English and how you're basically forced to know French, Spanish, and German to understand English. Which is also the reason why English is sometimes a bit hard to learn and tricky, because there's a lot of words that are the same. But then some other words just are completely unrelated feeling. Things like television, which in Germanic would be called Farsia. Or an umbrella being called an umbrella and not a rain shade, like in German. Important questions. Anyway, very interesting languages, fascinating. Love languages. Also watching a video called Talking to a Frisian Farmer in Friesland with Old English. Ooh, nice. Which is funny because Otto, which is one of the German comedians who is from Friesland, years ago he had a song called Friesenjung, which was a take on Englishman in New York, but with new lyrics. And basically he sang, I'm a Frisian boy, I'm a little Frisian boy, and I live behind the dam. Is it a dam? It's not a dam. What's the English word for that? Embankment. You know the thing at the close in the northern oceans. Yeah, those things. The retaining dams. Some guys remade that song into a somewhat techno thing, and it's going viral right now. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to get at. It is really fun. It's actually proper earworm inducing. Anyway, that was a fun talk. I love talking about languages. Very, very interesting. 1, 2, 3. Aha, 10 frogs, all accounted for. Allow me to take those off your hands. And as promised, here's your reward. Nice. Guess it's up to me to collect the rest. I've been dreaming of a date with my beloved Miss Ivy. That's why I, Manny, will check every well in sight. Oh no, coming back from that one. Fucking creep. Anyway, I do want to like do some proper just chatting streams because I do love to talk and I like to talk a lot. And I'm very bad at multitasking if you can't tell. But I'm really bad at like talking about a topic and also playing a game. So I would like to do some just chatting at some point. Okay, wait. What have we done so far? What do we need to do? We've done Manny. We've done... Can't do Teach Me a Lesson. Wells is a side quest. We have left here right now is CC's. And we still have 4 mushrooms left. But where? I do not know where. Him, probably. Hey now, you've got some nerve. Didn't I tell you that nobody's allowed to pick my Hylian tomatoes except my little girl Esther? Yeah, I know. I just want to talk to you, buddy. Talk. Oh, do you need something from me? I have a Hylian shroom.
Oh.
What's this? Something from Cece? Yeah, pretty obvious from the look of it. You know, people keep talking up this Cece brand stuff, but it never really clicked with me. I know the lady works hard, but most of us farmers around here aren't too precious about our clothes. But sure, thanks for the mushroom. That's mighty nice of you. That's kind of nice. That was a very proper response. Oh, don't I need a photo of a cuckoo for a parrot? Ah! Did you see that there's actually a pointer for the paraglider fabric? Ooh, very nice, very nice. Hello. Have I given him a mushroom already? Hello there. You're that traveller who stopped by before, aren't you? The one who likes to take the scenic route? There must be something about this empty lot that draws you in, but darn if I know what it is. It'll be a spell before the Hateno school field can support crops again. You have something to say? Have a mushroom, please. A gift from Cece, thanks for that. As the world of fashion moves too fast for us old folks. But I'm in favour of any mayor who can make sure this village stays a place where the younger folk are happy to live. That's also a very nice response. I have a feeling, though, that Cece's gonna win. Not sure if I'm happy about that. Man, can't the game give me some pointers to, like, who needs... Ah! And who might you be? Just kidding. They say a cuckoo's memory only lasts for 3 steps, but my memory is better than that. She's so cute. 3 days though, and there might be a problem. Besides, nights have been unexpectedly busy for me ever since I took over for my husband while he's at Lookout Landing. The only cuckoos I have time for here are the eggs. If you need something in the village, you'll probably find it along the main thoroughfare. We did have more cuckoos here once, but we couldn't make time to take care of them. Most of the ones we have left are kept at the barn at the top of the hill. Oh, but if you'd like to take any of the eggs here with you, I don't mind at all. The cocos produce so many eggs that there's plenty for everyone. Did you still need something? Have a mushroom. You brought this from Cece? Wow, thank you. There's a lot of ways you can prepare mushrooms. They're tasty on their own, too. I just like them, okay? But that's when they're food. When you make them fashion, you lose me. It wasn't so long ago that doing stuff like that was completely unheard of here. The farm families don't know what to make of it either. Can you blame them? No, not really. Thanks for the egg. Right, but we do need more people to give mushrooms to. What was in there? Another egg! Kind of cute. Do I need to take a picture of this? No. No pictures of eggs. Farm families. Do do do. Do do do. Da 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 da. Oh boy, where? How am I supposed to? Sorry, Thibaut. How am I supposed to find them? But he's wearing a hat. It's not him. Maybe I can talk to Cece and she will give me some pointers to who I need to talk to. Maybe, possibly. Please. What's this? Did we forget our mission to hand out mushrooms to read voters and paint them in CC colours inside and out? That means we still have one villager waiting for the complimentary mushrooms. You mustn't rest, and there's a mushroom in every read voter's hands. But who? A fair question. I don't have the whole picture, but to start with, I've heard it said that those who work at the pastry here care little for fashion. Go and see about changing their minds. This old man Tok, who's retired. You find him taking a walk up the hill to the lab each and every morning. If he's not there, check outside the pasture. I've told you what I know. Hey, that's very nice that she tells me who's missing. I did have a feeling that it was going to be the old man at the bar. Da da da. Do do do. I would like to learn Dutch. Netherlandish. Because I feel like it would be easy to pick up. Maybe I'll add that to my Duolingo. But then I'm learning 3 languages at once, and I feel like that's not very smart. You know? Is that the old guy? No, but that person's wearing a hat. Oh, it's the 3, They look so funny. They're so happy. Pictures are great, huh? They've got so many cows. Yes, but only in Hateno village are the cows as stylish as everyone else. So what are we in the mood for? Cheese or milk? Nice. Okay, where, old dude? Is the old dude home? Where the hell is he? So if he's not by the picture, I could probably just... I'll just wait until the morning and then wait until he's back. Oh my god. I just set the cow on fire. E-I-E-I-O. Whoopsie. Sorry. Ah, there he is. Hey, what do you want with an old man like me? Why does he have, like, no eyes? Have a mushroom! You say this is from Cece? Well, that's generous of her. Thanks. What's this? That's a fine-looking mushroom you brought me. Seems like lately Cece's mushrooms are popping up everywhere around here. Makes my eyes water a bit to see those fleshy colours wherever I turn. My family and all my friends my age tend to take life slower than she does. Still and all, it'd be rude to turn down a generous gift. Thank you. Cool. Does that mean we have everything to get the election going? I would totally play a Zelda just full of side quests like this. I would absolutely love it. Give me all the side quests you can find. I will devour them. So this is it, the Kochi Dye Shop. Just like they say, it's a smartly designed shop with smartly dressed employees. Fitting considering that this is where Cece got her start. Can't quite decide what colours to have them dye. What colours I want, I guess I should figure that out first. Listen to us hemming and hawing over every decision. The joys of fashion, huh? No, they seem insufferable. Alright! Oops. Adventure log. I'm guessing talk to Cece? Yeah. So let me equip something else. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Yeah, that's better. Bring on the election! Oh, have you handed them out already? Aha, we've delivered all my little gifts, I see. Well done. That ought to help a few of those Reed voters see the light. Here you are, a sign of my gratitude. Ooh, a truffle. It's a rare mushroom worth more than most can afford. As you're on Team CC, I expect you to eat it and fire yourself up for the mayoral election coming up. I believe I remember Sophie saying not long ago that the preparations for the mayoral election were complete. So your timing is excellent. Speak to Sophie about next steps. Ooh! I'm excited what's gonna happen. It's almost time. Everything's ready. It's time to get the election for village mayor started. I wish it wasn't so cloudy, but we should be okay. Oh, it is. Everyone gather in the plaza. Surely we can make that the weather is better. Oh boy. And now, without further ado, let's have each of our candidates for mayor say a few words. Hi, I'm Reed. I believe that the heart of our village is its pastoral culture. We've built a close-knit, self-sufficient lifestyle here in Hateno, and I don't want to see us lose that. My plan is to strengthen our community with new local specialties, starting with our brand new Hateno cheese. I am the world-renowned Cece, Hyrule's premier fashion designer, but you knew that, of course. Together we can turn this backwater village into Hyrule's go-to destination for all things stylish. Vegetables don't make the world go round, it's glamour that rakes in the cash. And nobody knows glamour like me, darlings. Fashion comes and goes. Your style is trendy now, but it'll be over soon, and then where will we be? Nonsense, it's trends like to shape the world, not the other way around. That's enough! Sophie? Oh, she's loud. She's coming out of her shell. Both of you are just arguing for more of what you like, not what's best for Hateno. You can't fool me, Cece. You've loved simple, plain things forever, including the vegetables of Hateno village. I know for a fact that you hide in the silo at night to snack on vegetables. Moi? Wherever did you get such a curious notion? And you, Reed, your secret's out too. I know you've been secretly studying Cece's design in the shed. You think there's something there you can use to get the youth to care about vegetable farming? Now who went and told you that? Cece, I can't deny any of it. It should have made me happy that you came in and livened up the village. No, Reed, it is I who should be ashamed. My childish pride would not allow me to admit the truth. The trends and style I made my name on are built on the foundation of traditional culture that our forebears worked for. Please forgive me, everyone. I'm sorry too. Aww. Sophie, I hereby withdraw my candidacy. Cece, wait. It would be a fool to pretend you're not the reason our village is flourishing. I don't want to deny you your due. Did I hear you say you're working on new vegetables to attract the youth of today? That sounds like a CC-worthy endeavor. There's nothing wrong with asking if you can help, you know? People of Hateno, we've come to a decision. The best way to keep Hateno village vibrant is to work together to combine traditional culture with new ideas. Yay! Please get rid of the hats, they're really ugly. Sophie and Clavia told me what you did on our behalf. Thanks to you, Hateno village is thriving once more. We ought to reward such fine work, Come to Ventus Clothing when you have a moment. Oh, they're giving me a hat. I mean, this was very obvious. But I guess it was cute. I'm gonna let it slide. It was kind of cute. It's all thanks to you. I knew, of course, that you'd been in cahoots with Sophie, but I'd never dreamed you'd also be conspiring with Clavia. Still in all, we can call it election a success. Do you remember what we discussed when you first came here? The CC hat is the latest masterpiece from the CC collection. See those luxurious curves, the avant-garde colorway. Everything about the hat is perfect. So I've been saving it to bequeath to the perfect model. Do you grasp what I'm getting at? It's you that I want to model my CC hat. You who saved not just Hateno village, but also me and Reed. My perfect hat is unsuitable for anyone else to wear. I just realized her motions make like sound effects. It goes like swish when she moves. And besides, let's not pretend it won't look absolutely dashing on you. Here we are. I thought she was going to put it on my head. CC hat, an avant-garde masterpiece designed by CC, guaranteed to make the fashionistas' heads turn. Now put on that CC hat and lord it over the whole world. Tidy, I shall reinvent myself and open Ventus Clothing anew. Sophie, there's work to be done, sister. Oh man, poor Sophie. As for myself, I've had a long think about where to take my brand from here. That stuff on the right is very pretty. To begin with, I'll study my collection of unique goods designed by our forebears. See me if you happen to part ways with precious apparel that's too rare to be purchased. I might have something in my collection that can serve as a guide. Huh? Royal Guard uniform. Oh, I want it. But this is all stuff that we've already got. We've got this. We have everything except for the Royal Guard uniform. Balls. But, whoops. Why can't I even take up my... With the carabine thingy on his belt. Oh. My god. Was he also able to do a pose? I would have sworn there was a way to make him pose. How do I make him pose? I can zoom. Apparently I also need to take photos of these things. Not the Zolfos thing. I just need to have them in my like inventory thing. Hateful blade. Oh boy, what is this? But like how do I make him pose? Left or right don't do anything. This is just capturing. And if I hit left again, it's just going out of the camera module. Wasn't there a way to make him pose? I could have sworn there was a way to make him pose. There's no more buttons on my... Stop it. How do I make him pose? I just want to make him pose. at L. And then up, down, right, or left. Okay. Apparently it's holding. Which one's at L? That one's at L. It doesn't work. So it doesn't do anything. Maybe it worked in Breath of the Wild, but not in this game. I don't know. That sucks, but this fucking what the fuck? Why does he have lipstick on? Poor Link. I can finally do business again. Ventus Clothing is back. Feel free to browse. We appreciate all your support. See you've taken a liking to the hat. It's a custom article, the only one of its kind. I've no doubt that it's turning heads among the stylish set all over Hyrule. So what did she mean with her? Why? I have a private collection of rarities from all over the world. They were designed by the finest artists of generations past. Everything in it is so rare that you won't find them in any other shop. But for you, I'd be happy to talk terms. Oh, this is for like rebuying things that I may have sold accidentally. Fashion check. Oh, the bold elegance of walking in here wearing such unequaled fashion, such perfect confidence, such refined taste. A full 100 points. You can walk the streets over the runways with pride, wearing the very finest and most limited edition CC brand couture. Fashion is a mirror that reflects our inner selves. Be bold and express yours as you continue your quest. Well, that's just because I'm wearing the hat. But I want to do selfie poses. How am I supposed to do? Why can't I do selfie poses? Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Well, in selfie mode, press the left analog stick to make Link pause. You press the left analog stick. Why is that like not... Oh boy, okay, I saw it. I saw it. What? Oh, I just need to move it around. Look at his face! Oh, he's so cute. What the fuck, man? That hat, there you go. Not a brag, but the mind behind it is my own daughter, Cece. Oh, that's his daughter. What do you mean we don't look alike? Not so. There's a strong resemblance around the eyebrows, see? Anyway, I know she's all about glamour, but she's a good kid at heart. Hope to see you at Ventus Clothing. That's a very stylish hat. Thanks. Right, I think we have done quite a lot in Hateno today. This was a very Hateno stream today. Not a lot of action, a lot of side questing, but a lot of fun nonetheless. Whew. Sorry, big yawn. Anyway, yeah, I think that was it for today. I don't know when or if I'll be on tomorrow, but I'm going to try and stream Sunday because I have no plans on Sunday and I like days with no plans. And yeah, see you guys in a few days. You know the drill. Alrighty. Have all of you have a good night and sleep well if you go to sleep, and have a great day if you're still having a day. And yeah, see you soon. Thank you, Skits, you too. Bye bye.